Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Oh, yes. Cheers. Welcome. What do you got there, Nick? A Michelob? I got my rum and Coke. The Miller Lite will come out later. Don't you worry. Welcome to the opening of the Fandom Fight season. We got the Fandom Fights, Last One Standing. We truly are the last ones standing, and we are here for a very fun event. I'm looking forward to it. This is year 3 of the Last One Standing event, and for Fandom, very excited. I always have a lot of fun with this, and I think
especially the first time.
Especially the first time. Yeah, totally knew that answer. So having a bunch of people get together, play some trivia, it's gonna be fun. We didn't really have a break. It feels like a big break in the terms of when these things are releasing, but I feel like we're just rolling with it. I got a haircut. Your beard looks the same. Is there anything you want to say about your off season before we get into it?
What off season?
Oh, that's right. I just said that. So Nick, how is the Last One Standing event going to work here?
Well, first of all, Tim, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Really excited to be here. Just had the awards. Those were great. Those were fun. I'm still laughing at that joke you cracked after the third award.
Yeah.
That was a doozy, Tim. Really funny.
Got it. Okay.
But no, let's get into Last One Standing. Gonna be a good time. So here's how it's gonna work. We're gonna have 5 people on the desk at one time. On the desk, on the screen. There's no desk. I have a desk in front of me, but screen. We're gonna ask 5 questions. At the end of 5 questions, the person or people, if there's a tie, with the lowest score will be removed from the screen. They are out of the event. We will go through 35 players. Whoever is the last one standing will win a title shot in either teams or singles for Fandom. Whoever lasts the most rounds throughout this event will be the MVP. They will win a contendership in either singles or teams. That's pretty much it. Pretty standard round 1 stuff. 15 seconds to answer the question. Every round, each player has 1 repeat, and each question can only be repeated once. We'll say that a couple times throughout the night because it's very important. People get angry. They're like, repeat it again. And we're like, no, we told you we're not going to do that.
Yep.
But yeah, other than that, those are the rules. Any questions, Tim?
I don't have any questions. Let's get into it. So Nick, who is lucky player number 1?
Lucky player number 1. Coming in with a record of nothing. Of the 3 divisions they play in, this is by far their best. It's Kirk Kolkowski.
What's up, guys?
Welcome, Kirk.
I've been studying Disney live action, Fandom Oscars, Jurassic Park. I'm ready to go.
Oh, good. Fantastic. Can't wait. All right. Coming in at number 2 with a record of 2-1. It is Jeremy Potters.
What's up?
What's up?
I'm sure everybody watched Game of Factions, so me getting number 2 should not be a big surprise.
Wink, wink. All right. Coming in at number 3. Oh, I did the head thing. I saw it. With a record of 5-5, it is Jake Marangoni.
Expect disappointment, and you'll never be disappointed.
Interesting philosophy. Coming in at number 4, making her debut later this year, rookie Maria Hammond. Welcome, Maria.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Nice to be here, and I appreciate your inviting me.
Oh, of course.
Hi, Jeremy. I've lost to him a lot.
All right, and coming in at number 5, another rookie making his debut later this year. To round out this table, it is Dean Manis.
Hey, happy to be here.
Dean, pleasure to meet you.
Yes, Cody has appeared in the middle, and we are going to begin. Also, it should be noted as well, no challenges in the event. If you don't like the question, sucks.
Sorry.
Let's get started. Your first question, lady and gentlemen, is as follows. It is going to come from the category of scores and soundtracks. Who has the most composing credits for films in the Jason Bourne series?
Right away.
We're just
no breaks.
Just throwing in the new stuff.
They were like, we don't got to study the new stuff. We're the first people on the table. We'll probably just get some, casual questions from categories that have been around forever. Nope.
No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Let's go to Kirk.
I'd have it.
Let's go to Jeremy.
I don't know. It's Tyler Bates.
We'll go to Jake.
John Powell.
We'll go to Maria.
Michael Giacchino.
And we'll go to Dean.
James Horner.
Jake is correct. Powell was the correct answer. So he will take a 1-point lead over everyone. Nick, what's next?
Your next question comes in the category of Middle Earth. And the question is, which Middle Earth film was the last one to feature someone being healed using Athelas?
I can't ask what Athelas is, can I?
Probably not.
You and Kirk both said ass.
Oh my god. We also said Athel.
Ooh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy.
Said Desolation of Smaug.
We'll go to Jake.
I said Return of the King.
We will go to Maria.
I said The Hobbit.
We will go to Dean
Said Return of the King.
and Kirk.
I also said Desolation of Smaug.
Desolation of Smaug is correct. So the top 3 hold a 1 score. Your next question is going to come in the category of the MCU. Which comedian appears as King Yakan, whose temple Thor destroys at the beginning of Thor: Love and Thunder?
Oh my god.
Nick, I don't know if you know this, but this film is a comedy. A comedy.
Yeah.
Lots of chuckles going on in this one, so I've been told.
Yeah.
I didn't laugh once. I sat there.
No, it's not very funny. It's not very good.
I actually like this movie. I don't love it, but I like it. 5,
It's
3,
eh.
2, 1. Pens down. It's probably my second least favorite of the phase. Let's go to Jake.
I'm actually kind of annoyed I don't know this. I said Bill Burr.
We will go to Maria.
I couldn't pull it.
We'll go
An
to
idiot.
Steve.
I also said Bill Burr.
We'll go to Kirk
I just said a comedian, Nick Swartzen.
and Jeremy.
Yeah, I said Mark Maron.
All incorrect. We were looking for Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry.
Kind of wish it was Bill Burr, though.
Yeah,
But
same.
your fourth question will come in the category of Law and Order. Fun fact, Kirk named this category. All right. Your question is, the main villain's secret counterfeit operation is in what type of location in Beverly Hills Cop 3?
So this is not a good movie, but I don't hate it.
I really like this trilogy.
Oh, I like it a lot. I like the trilogy a lot. I like the character a lot, but this is definitely like my least favorite of them.
That's fair. I get it. But
I like the ending of this movie a lot. Like the
rip
whole
roaring good time, you know what I mean?
I love the first one though. 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Maria first.
I said A Mansion.
We'll go to Dean.
This isn't going well. School.
We'll go to Kirk.
I said a zoo.
We will go to Jeremy
An amusement park.
and Jake.
I'm amused by this question because it's an amusement park.
Amusement park is correct. So we're moving on to the 5th question of the round. It is in the category of the Wizarding World. What is the full name of the student who gets cursed by the necklace given to her by Malfoy in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince? Also known as Tim's favorite one.
If you had half your blood,
Mhm.
how much would you sleep?
I'd be dead.
No, I think you'd be okay. You'd just be really tired.
I don't know.
You
I
sleep
don't
a
know.
lot. Well, your cells like make more.
All right,
Yep.
that's going to be a repeat from Dean. What is the full name of the student who gets cursed by the necklace given to her by Malfoy in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince?
Tim, I believe Dean and Maria are in danger of being eliminated, as is Kirk, should the two of them tie him.
That's also true.
Jeremy and Jake are not in danger.
No, that's
Yet.
all. Yeah, yes, that's true.
Yet.
That's
Yet.
true. 5, 4,
Yet.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dean.
Didn't get it. It was fun.
We'll go to Kirk.
I said a Harry Potter student, Cho Chan.
We'll go to Jeremy.
I think her name's Katie Bell.
We will go to Jake.
It's definitely not that because it's Sheila McLady.
We'll go to Maria.
I said Luna Lovegood.
Katie Bell is correct. So with that, Maria and Dean have both.
Thank you for letting me come in.
Eliminated. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Great job, guys. So
We'll see you later in the season.
Absolutely for their debut matches. We're gonna bring in the next people. We got to get new 4th and 5th players. So who do we got coming in?
Indeed, we do. And we'll start with number 6. Coming in at number 6 with a record of 0-2, Michael Campbell. Oh, Jake's here.
Let's go.
And coming in at number 7 with a record of 6-2 with 1 knockout.
From a dark
Tyler
closet.
Birch.
From a dark
In the dark.
You can see me okay, though, right?
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
All right, let's get into it. We're gonna roll with it. Nick,
Your first question in this new round comes in the category of DC. What does Han Cho Bai do for work in Red 2? Okay, time to get rid of names and write.
are you red too?
I'm blue 47.
I was talking like TOO, but if you want to be funny, that's fine.
You asked if I was a color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5,
That's
4,
fair.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Kirk first.
Journalist.
That is the usually the number one guess on these types of questions. Let's go to Jeremy.
Oh, I said assassin.
We will go to Jake.
I did not have anything. That was a good answer.
The Golden God.
I said accountant.
And Tyler.
I also said assassin.
Assassin is correct.
Oh,
All right.
Jeremy.
Saying ass a lot this match. Let's get into the next one, which is going to be in the category of Star Wars. What type of weapon is Qui-Gon Jinn killed with in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace? Once again, more ass.
Another one. How many more of these we got? Oh, there's a fun one.
Jake, are you asking a question or are you just lifting your hand up?
No, I was just making sure.
He was like, I got it just in time, even though there's several seconds left.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. I thought he might have had a clarifying question. Let's go to Jeremy.
Lightsaber.
Jake.
A double-bladed lightsaber.
Sure. Let's go to Michael.
I said lightsaber.
We will go to Tyler
Lightsaber.
and Kirk.
Double-bladed lightsaber.
Okay, double-bladed lightsaber is correct. Everyone's on the board. Jeremy and Tyler leading.
That's correct. As we move to your next question, which comes in the category of Marvel. Your question is, who plays the Doctor possessed by a dark overlord of the universe, Walter Jennings, in Howard the Duck?
Nick, I don't know if you know this, but this film came out in the 1900s. The 1900s. Long time ago.
I kind of was.
Yeah.
Also, you're right.
What'd you came out in the 1700s.
I heard something
Repeat
else.
the question, please.
That's going to be a repeat from Jeremy.
All right, the question again. Who plays the Doctor possessed by a dark overlord of the universe, Walter Jennings, in Howard the Duck? I could have said possessed.
Yeah. But you didn't.
Shake the rust off, Tim. We're back.
Like Nazario didn't use that challenge. And we're going to go 5,
True.
4, 3, 2,
He did not.
1. Pens down. I don't even think he was there, poor guy. Let's go to Jake.
Jeffrey Jones.
Let's go to Michael.
Could be right. I said an ass. Never know.
Let's go to Tyler.
I'll split Jeffrey Jones.
I'm technically not right.
Kirk.
Jeffrey Jones.
And Jeremy.
Jeffrey Jones.
Jeffrey Jones is correct.
Way more
This-
people knew that than I thought they would.
This is interesting. All right, let's get into the next one. It's in the category of Jimmy B. And I'm gonna butcher this name, but here we go. Kurd Jurgens plays the main villain in which Bond film?
That was 100% correct, Tim.
You thought I was gonna say Jurgens, didn't you?
Well, considering you prefaced it with "Here I come to mess this up,"
I always mess up the name.
I was ready to.
Yeah.
Speaking of, do you like cheese curds?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I know you do. That's why I asked.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Michael.
I said Dr. No.
Let's go to Tyler.
I said Goldfinger.
Let's go to Kirk.
I said The Spy Who Loved Me.
Jeremy.
So diamonds are forever.
And Jake.
We have different answers. I said Moonraker.
The Spy Who Loved Me is correct. So Kirk, Jeremy, and Tyler are all tied with 3. Jake is at 2. Michael's at 1. What's the final question of this round, Nick?
Your final question of this round will come in the category of the worlds of DC. And your question is, which worlds of DC character is the princess of Zebel? I believe Michael will be leaving us, but it's a question as to whether or not he takes his friend with him.
I'll just use my repeat just right now, just so I hear it properly.
Sure.
Couldn't
Yeah.
wait for the fucking countdown.
Which worlds of DC character is the princess of Zebel? I think he did that on purpose.
I love Spidey, Michael.
That was amazing. Yeah.
5, 4,
Fantastic.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Tyler first.
Mira.
We'll go to Kirk.
I also said Mira.
Jeremy.
Mirror.
Jake.
Mara.
And Michael.
Going out on a James Wan question. Let's fucking go. I said Mara.
Mara is correct, but with that, Michael Campbell has been eliminated. Michael, thank you for joining us. And what do you know? Kirk, I think, shocking the world, 4 points, tying with Jeremy and Tyler. Jake staying alive by getting 3. Nick, who are we bringing in next?
Well, Tim, next we're going to bring in number 8. And he's got a record of 9-7 with a massive 3 knockouts. It's Albert Weird Harma.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
All right. So we're going to kick this off with the first question of this round in the category of YA. What was the first YA film to feature actress Kaya Scodelario? Giving me all the hard names on this one.
You also got to say
Ass.
King Yakan.
I did. You got to say Zebel.
Yeah, that's hard because it starts with an X.
Yep.
And anyone else would be like, Exebel?
Exebel? 5.
But I know because I've seen the movie.
2, 1. Pens down. That has not stopped people from getting many. Let's go to Kirk.
I guess Divergent.
Let's go to Jeremy.
The Maze Runner.
Jake.
The Maze Runner.
Tyler.
The Maze Runner.
And Albert.
The Maze Runner.
The Maze Runner is correct. Nick, what is question 2?
Question 2 will come in the category of Disney animation. Your question is, in 2011's Winnie the Pooh, which character wants to fight the Baxen and tries to recruit Eeyore as their sidekick?
These two people have posed this a lot in the internet space here, but I've never formally put my 2 cents in. Who is the sidekick between Caleb and Caleb?
Caleb.
Yeah, I think so too. 5,
Yeah.
4,
Duh.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeremy.
Tigger.
Let's go to Jake.
Tigger?
Tyler.
Tigger.
And Albert.
Tigger.
And Kirk.
That seemed too obvious. I said owl.
Tigger is correct. Owl's an asshole. Let's go into the next one.
Ass count number 7 now.
Your next question is in Planet of the Apes. At the end of Beneath the Planet of the Apes, Brent and Taylor watch as the apes nearly set off the bomb. In order to distract them, what specifically does Brent initially do? I think this is the first time in the edit where Brian is going to message me and be like, damn, Nick.
Nick?
Yeah.
Why? What'd I do?
It's a long question.
Oh, sorry. Context.
I'm over it.
I imagine there's like an ass counter somewhere.
Yeah, probably 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jack Ryan is still one of my favorite things ever. Let's go to Jake.
He asked them if they've seen Ang Lee's Hulk.
Nice. Let's go to Tyler.
I said he shoots at the apes.
Let's go to Albert.
I also said shoots the apes.
Kirk.
I said starts a fire.
And Jeremy.
Throw rocks at them.
You're all wrong. He plays a piano, bangs a piano.
Pretty sure
Naturally.
Nick, what is next?
Your next question will come in the category of Pixar. Your question is, who voices Hector in Coco? I'd just like to point out, Tim, that at this moment, Kirk is currently tied to be the MVP.
It's true. That's true.
Yeah, it's great.
I'll use my repeat.
All right.
All right. Question again in Pixar. Who voices Hector in Coco?
So Nick, the Packers are playing right now. I was so focused on our match, I wasn't looking at the TV, but they're very close to the end zone. I don't know what happened, but they're close.
Aren't they supposed to be doing that?
Yeah, that's the point.
All right, great.
5,
Go team.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tyler.
I said Gael Garcia.
Let's go to Albert.
I wrote Gael Garcia Bernal.
Let's go to Kirk.
I wouldn't have pulled that anyway. I feel better.
Let's go to Jeremy.
Gael Garcia Bernal.
And Jake.
Gael Garcia Bernal.
I think we needed the Bernal, right, Nick?
Yeah, it says, yep.
Yep. So I don't think we can't give it to Tyler, but we will move on to the 5th question, which is coming from the category of horror icons, everyone's favorite. In 2010's A Nightmare on Elm Street, Quentin's father works at what kind of location? This is one of those guess where Quentin's dad works questions.
Yeah.
What were you doing? What was that?
Your video was like slightly delayed from what you were saying, so it kind of looked like you were speaking another language, but then like they were putting voice over what you were saying. You know what I mean?
Nice. Cody's updating me on the game. Thank you, Cody. 5.
Yeah. Aren't you watching it?
I'm also doing this.
Oh, that's right.
I can't. Let's go to Albert.
School.
We'll go to Kirk.
I also said school.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Yeah, I said auto shop.
Jake.
I just guessed school.
And Tyler.
School.
School is correct, and I do believe that's a perfect round for Albert, getting all 5
Nope.
questions. What?
No, it's not, Tim.
I missed the
Why do I
answer.
have 5 points for Albert?
Because you don't know how to count, Tim.
Yeah, I'm watching the game. So I believe Kirk is eliminated. Kirk is
That's
eliminated. Okay, so Kirk, congrats on a great time.
Yeah, I did better than I did in some Warzone free-for-all, so, you know.
Great, you did great.
That's
Good
called
luck, everybody.
melee. Please leave. Kirk, great job. We need to bring in a new person. Who did
Indeed, we do. We're going to bring in number 9, Tim. And number 9
check who that is. Okay, I got it.
is coming in with a record of 5-4 with 1 knockout.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's Jack Pinchuk.
Yeah.
Let's get this over with. All right, Nick, what's the first question?
I won't be here long.
Hang Hang on a minute. Great. Okay, the first question will come in the category of fandom quotes. And your question is, which Wizarding World character said the quote, "Look, you seem like a really nice witch. You don't know what I've been through with you people, so could you please get out of my life?" I get
4
it.
out of 5 is still pretty good, though.
Yeah, it's good. It's just awkward when you go, "Yeah, you got 5," and I gotta be no, 2.
It wouldn't be a fandom match if I didn't say something that was incorrect.
It'd be like during Jack's perfect game if you were like, "And Jack, it's a perfect game," and I'd be like, "No, Timmy missed one question,"
Then we would reshoot that. 5,
which is great, but like,
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeremy, let's go to you.
I said Jacob.
Let's go to Jake.
Jacob.
We'll go to Tyler.
Jacob.
Albert.
Jacob Kowalski.
And Jack.
Jacob.
Jacob is correct. Jacob Kowalski. So we'll move on to the next question. It's going to be in the category of Star Trek. What does Scotty find the 2 blood-stained uniforms inside of in Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country? I'm receiving a telegram.
Can I get a technical? It got messed up on my end.
Sure. Your question again in the category of Star Trek. What does Scotty find the 2 blood-stained uniforms inside of in Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country? The Macaw sent me a GIF of a football going through. I assume that means field goal.
that football is large.
Yeah, it was pretty big. 5,
Huh.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
I just said a photon torpedo.
Let's go to Tyler.
I said missile tube.
We'll go to Albert.
Inside a locker.
We'll go to Jack.
I blanked.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Sit in the garbage.
All incorrect. We're looking for an air vent. An air vent. All right, Nick, what's next?
Your next question will come in the category of DreamWorks animation. Your question is, in what room in the high school does Shrek finally catch up to Arthur and tell him he is going to be king in Shrek the Third?
So I rewatched the new Puss in Boots today. It's really good.
Oh, really?
It's on my Vudu. Watch it.
Oh, I don't
You'll
know.
enjoy it. It's really good.
When you say like really good,
No, like actually like legit. Like top 10 DreamWorks.
wow,
Yeah, I think it's very good.
big statement.
5, 4. Is it? DreamWorks isn't that great. 2,
Yeah, but like,
1. Pens down. Tyler.
I said the lunchroom / cafeteria.
Let's go to Albert.
Cafeteria.
Let's go to Jack.
Jim.
Let's go to Jeremy.
I also said Jim.
And Jake.
Gymnasium.
Gymnasium is correct. And I also believe I've discovered that Tyler Birch is in a car.
yeah, I did too.
And I believe someone's driving the car.
Great.
So
Albert can tell you about that one.
we're going to get into the next one. What is it?
Your next question, your final question in this round will come. Oh, I'm sorry. It's your turn. You need to read this next question.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Your next question is in Law and Order. Law and Order. Richard Donner directed every film in which Law and Order franchise?
You just threw me way off.
What happened? Because it was my question and you started going?
Well, you were like, read the next
Yeah, I
one.
thought it was your question, but that's because I'm an idiot. We've established this tonight.
That's okay.
I cut my hair and I lose some brain cells.
Ah. Makes sense.
Or
Oh, my voice is already struggling and wearing round
repeat?
4.
all right, we'll get a repeat from Jack. Your question again. Richard Donner directed every film in which Law and Order franchise? You want to tap in Cody to host for you?
Sure.
Yeah. Think he'd have a great time. You think he'd enjoy it? He hosted title matches with me back in the day.
I recall.
5.
He just typed no and oh, there it is. Okay.
1, pens down. Let's go to Albert.
Lethal Weapon.
Jack.
That's a Beverly Hills Cop. I have no clue.
Ooh, let's go to Jeremy.
Lethal Weapon.
Jake.
You can call me this in fandom, a lethal weapon.
Oh boy. And Tyler.
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon is correct. Very interesting spot as we get into the final question because Jeremy and Jake are tied at 3. Everyone else has 2.
That's correct, Tim.
So what's the final question, Nick?
Your final question of this round will come in the category of Middle Earth. The question is, what is the nickname of the sword Anduril given to Aragorn by Elrond in Return of the King? You're looking for the nickname. We should have switched the questions because I've gotten 2 Middle Earth questions now.
True. It's okay. It's all right. It'll be all right. I'm okay.
It will be all right. Just
5.
don't cry like that. That's weird.
2, 1, pens down. Let's go to Jack.
The Flame of the West.
Let's go to Jeremy.
I said the ring remover.
Ooh, I like that. Jake.
I said Excalibur, baby.
Let's go to Tyler.
Yeah, Flame of the West.
And Albert.
I said Flame of the West.
Wow.
Flame of the West is correct. Everyone's tied. Does that mean everyone's gone or does everyone stay?
That's the first time this has ever happened. I believe we're in a sudden death situation, Tim.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that would make sense to me. Yeah.
So if any on this next question, if anyone misses while at least one other person hits, the rest of them will be gone. This is the first time this has happened ever. So
And repeats still count or
Yes.
yeah. And Tim, I will ask the question.
Yeah, I was gonna say just scroll to the bottom.
Yep, that's what I did. All right.
Okay.
All right. Gentlemen, your sudden death question is in the category of DreamWorks. In Megamind, what specific part of his body does Hal get shot with the ray that gives him powers?
Would you want the burden of having powers?
Sure. Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's the stuff called? V? Something V?
Oh, Compound V.
Compound V. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
5, 4,
Boys.
2, 1. Pens down. Jeremy.
I said head.
Let's go to Jake.
said nose.
Let's go to Tyler.
I said butt.
Let's go to Albert.
I also said butt.
And Jack.
Nose, and in brackets, nostril.
Nose is the correct answer. So with that, Jake and Jack are going to move on from this sudden death. So we are going to remove Jeremy. We're going to remove Tyler, and we are going to remove Albert. Woof. All right. So, Nick, we're bringing in 3 people. We're moving right along, as Kermit the Frog and Fozzie Bear would say. Who's next?
Good Lord. All right. We're going to move on to number 10. Coming in at number 10 with a record of 7-3. He's the former Fandom Fights Teams champion. It's Robert Kastner.
Thanks for getting rid of Dynamo Kurt Kolakowski. Yeah.
You're welcome. And coming in at number 11 with a record of 9-5, 1 knockout, and last year's last one standing MVP.
Fuck.
It is Brittany Tapley.
This sucks.
Let's go.
All right. And coming in at number 12 with a record of 7-7, Nazario Montenegro.
Of course.
The Lions just tied the Packers.
Boo! All right. Let's get into this. Nick, I think I'm starting this one, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So I have to go back and find the questions, but here we go. Okay. The next question is going to be in the category of scores and soundtracks. Which Star Wars film was the 5th one to be composed by John Williams?
Okay, I need to change my board a lot.
Yeah, I do too. Holy shit. I didn't even I still have the tie before the sudden death.
Robert's here now.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
So Nick, we usually get yelled at after the match about at least one thing. What do you think it's going to be this year?
I think we found our thing, Tim.
I think we found it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
Attack of the Clones.
Let's go to Jack.
Attack of the Clones.
Robert.
Attack of the Clones.
Brittany.
Attack of the Clones.
Mr. VHS.
Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
That is correct across the board. What is next, Nick?
Your next question will come in the category of, where'd you go? Worlds of DC. And your question is, in Black Adam, what type of object was made from Eternium that the main villain is after?
So when we tested this doc, you wrote the whole thing and then tested me on the questions. I had seen this movie like a month earlier and could not tell you the answer.
That's okay. Very.
I just got it on. I got it on 4K though, so I'm gonna watch it this week.
It's okay because it changed the hierarchy or something.
Absolutely.
I'm going to use my repeat, please.
All right, Robert, using a repeat.
All righty. The question again. In Black Adam, what type of object was made from Eternium that the main villain is after?
Nick, you played the tuba in high school, correct?
No, not really sure where you got that.
You were in band. You played the trumpet.
Not in, yeah, but not mainly.
5, 4. What else did you play?
Keep going. Go ahead.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Jack.
A crown.
Go to Robert.
That's right. I said a necklace.
Let's go to Brittany.
A crown.
Nazario.
Crown.
And Jake.
I've not seen the movie, but I have read the Wikipedia page twice.
Crown is correct. All right. The next question is going to come in the category of sci-fi icons. Who plays the CEO of Omnicorp, Raymond Sellers, in RoboCop 2014? This is the RoboCop film that came out in the year 2014, just to be clear.
Yes, good call, Tim. Way to clarify. So how's your day going?
Oh, it's going. Living the dream, as they say. Living the dream. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Robert.
Michael Keaton.
Let's go to Brittany.
Michael Keaton.
Nazario.
He's Batman, Michael Keaton.
Jake.
Birdman.
I bet he's
Michael
another
Keaton.
paper man. Yeah.
And Jack.
I haven't seen this one. Guess Ben Mendelsohn.
Michael Keaton is correct, Jack. Not watching the new films yet. Not watching the new films. Let's move on to the next one. Nick, what is it?
Your next question, the penultimate question of this round, comes in the category of James Bond. The question is, in GoldenEye, what specifically does Bond put in the way of Trevelyan's train, causing it to crash so he can board it and rescue Natalia?
Go ahead.
I was just saying I had a weird flashback because I think like the first question of last year's, which Jake was also on the first round of things for, I feel bad.
True.
The answer was Michael Keaton as well, and he said Birdman, Michael Keaton.
Oh,
yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe we're to Brittany.
Is it a tank?
Let's go to Nazario.
I said a motorcycle.
Let's go to Jake.
Mother effing tank.
I'll go to Jack.
Yeah, I said helicopter.
And Robert.
I also said a tank.
Tank is correct. So we are in an interesting position here going into the final question. I believe both Brittany and Jake are safe, but things could happen with the other 3 players. So the question, The question is in the category of American Spies.
Sweet.
Question. Name one of the 3 people who are in Ethan's tent the moment he wakes up at the end of Mission Impossible Fallout. See, I got everyone excited because I said American Spies, and we just asked him Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Do you think it's funny that like we alter the course of these people's lives? Like I said, we added RoboCop, and Brittany is just now a RoboCop expert. Do you think that's like fucked up? Like, do you think that's weird? Like, no, she's saying no, but like, I think it's hilarious. She's like Michael Keaton, and I'm like, ha. 5, 2, 1. Pens down. Nazario.
Luther.
Let's go to Jake.
Erica Sloan.
Let's go to Jack.
Julia.
Let's go to Robert.
I also said Julia.
And Brittany.
I also said Julia.
Julia is correct. Erica Sloan is correct. So I believe with that, Nick, both Brittany and Jake got perfect rounds.
That's correct.
Right that time. And I believe both Jack and Nazario were eliminated.
That is correct, Jim.
Jack and Nazario. Great job, guys. We will see you soon later in the season. But good round for Robert as well. 4 points.
First 2 perfect rounds. Good job, guys.
We're going to bring in the next. Robert was before Brittany. Yeah, okay. So we're going to bring in the next 2 people. Who are they next?
All right, the next 2 people. Coming in at number 13.
Oh, Jesus.
With a record of 4-7, 1 knockout. It's the return of Jim Green.
Happy Halloween!
Yes.
That's when this comes out, right? Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. 13.
This isn't Full Metal Trivia, Jim.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was a snowball situation. Still waiting on that one.
All right. And round us out, coming in at number 14, with a record of 1-4, it's Brandon Dunlap.
What have I gotten into, guys? What's up? How's it going, everybody?
Welcome.
Oh, there's
Jim.
All right. Nick, why don't you kick us off with the next question?
Great. Your next question. The first question of this round will come in the category of the MCU. And the question is, in Guardians of the Galaxy, when the inmates are about to kill Gamora at night, where specifically does the guard tell them to take her first?
I watched this movie a couple days ago.
Yeah, how'd it go for you?
Good. Doing a little MCU rewatch.
Wow, look at you. You getting back in here?
Yeah, you know me. Expecting father just has lots of time for trivia like Robert. No, I don't. Robert is a madman. How are you doing it, Robert?
Loving wife.
Oh, that's fair. Mine's a little sassy. One's down. She would kill me. Hey, babe, I think I'm going to play trivia again. There'd be a murder. Let's go to Jake.
I just said cafeteria.
Let's go to Robert.
Is it showers?
Let's go to Brittany.
Showers?
And Jim.
I'm going to be wrong, but the showers are in the bathroom.
And Brandon.
It's been a hot minute since I've seen this. I put detention area. I'm probably wrong.
Showers are correct. We were looking for this.
I had showers. God damn it.
So Brittany and Robert will both hit that. And we move on to the next question, which is going to be in the category of Pixar. In Monsters, Inc., what causes the power in Mike and Sully's apartment to go out completely while they are hiding there with Boo? Fuck Caleb Coho. Am I right?
Yeah, sure. Well,
if Cody could cam on, he would be like,
I mean, he could.
He could.
He has before. Yeah.
That's how, yeah, right.
He's came down for less.
That's very accurate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Robert.
Said boo laughs.
Let's go to Brittany.
I also said boo laughs.
Jim.
I said sheep, parentheses, boo, laughs.
Brandon.
I thought it was Boo screaming. I thought she was crying when it happened.
Let's go to Jake.
Boo's laugh.
Boo's laugh is correct. So we're going to move on to the next one. What is it, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of horror icons. The question is, Kane Hodder has played which horror icon multiple times?
We're taking suggestions now for what icons we're going to add to next season.
Chucky.
I was just
not which horror icons. We're going to add a new icons category. We got sci-fi icons. We got horror icons.
So Chuck E. Cheese going right in, Robert. Good suggestion.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Somebody just suggested biblical icons.
Holy
romantic icons.
I like that as a category.
Get the hell out of here.
12 movies.
One. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Jason Voorhees.
Let's go to Jim.
Well, now I feel dumb. I said Pinhead.
Let's go to Brandon.
Jason Voorhees.
Let's go to Jake.
Hellraiser is not in fandom, buddy. Jason Voorhees.
Some dumb guard and Jason 9. Jason Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees is correct.
Sorry, I didn't have time to review the categories, Jake.
All right, your next question is in the category of Planet of the Apes. Someone dies by electrocution in which Planet of the Apes film? What about like cooking icons?
Gordon Ramsay.
So you have the movie Chef. You have the movie. You have the movie Burnt. You get Breaking Bad in there.
Do you?
Yeah, they cook meth.
Ah, what an icon.
The menu?
The menu for it.
The menu. There you go.
One hands down. Let's go to Jim.
I said War 4.
Let's go to Brandon.
I sure if I'm thinking of the right person, but Rise of Planet of the Apes.
Let's go to Jake.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Great.
Let's go to Robert.
Crispy Draco Malfoy. Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
And Brittany.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes is correct. So
Crispy
Jim
Draco Malfoy
needs to hit this next one to take someone out with him. As we go to the fifth question, what is it, Nicholas?
Your fifth question comes in the category of DC. And the question is, who voices Cyborg in DC League of Super Pets?
The best part about this is I can't actually, never mind. I do like when we tested this though. I said the answer immediately and you were like,
yep. Oh, right. I was expecting you to look much more like the players we have on the screen right
now that are confused.
But instead you were like, here's the answer.
It's a new release. That's why I know.
Oh.
If this movie was 15 years old, I'd struggle. 5, 4, 3. Hey, Nick. 2, 1.
I would like to use a repeat, please.
You want to use a repeat, Jim?
Yes, of course I do.
Okay.
Question again. Who voices Cyborg in DC League of Super Pets?
This movie's dope, though.
Who does The Rock like enough to let him be in that movie?
True. Himself.
Not Vin Diesel. I'm going to say it's not Vin Diesel.
Remember when Fast and Furious was in Fandom?
Yeah,
that was when
Yes.
That was when Jim excelled.
That was awesome, man.
Jim was challenging for
Championship
titles.
matches on deck. Let's go.
Jim was challenging for titles at that point in time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Brandon.
I have no idea. I threw a name out there. Anthony Mackie.
Let's go to Jake.
I also just threw a name out there. Michael B. Jordan.
These are all people.
Oh, nice.
Let's go to Robert.
I did who usually does it, Kari Payton.
Let's go to Brittany.
I just named Aquaman Jermaine Clement.
Let's go to Jim.
He
Did he pull it?
He doesn't hate Tyrese, does he?
No, he doesn't hate Tyrese, but the answer is David Diggs.
So that's what we missed.
I knew you were okay. So anyway, David Diggs was the answer. Jim is eliminated. Jim, Thank you for joining us. Great job.
Love you, Jin.
It is not Halloween. Enjoy Snowball. So we're moving on to the next person. Who
Indeed, we are,
is it?
Tim. Coming in at number 15, we have another person debuting. They'll be making their singles debut later this year. Is Igor Kosick.
Hey, happy to be here, guys.
Nice. What's up, Igor?
All right.
I believe we'll move into our first question, which will be read by Tim.
Yeah, it's going to be in the category of Law and Order. Who plays Marcus's sister, Sid, in Bad Boys 2?
Nice.
This movie fucking rules, man.
Yes.
Don't say that in our chat.
Igor, can we make sure your hands are on?
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good, man. All good, all good. Yeah, no, good movie. Good flick. Love it.
Love. I don't know if I would go love, but I like it a lot.
The Highway Chase.
Soundtrack is the best.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
Gabrielle Union.
Let's go to Robert.
Gabrielle Union.
Brittany.
Gabrielle Union.
Brandon.
Gabrielle Union.
And Igor.
Didn't have a knee along.
Gabrielle Union is correct. So, Nick, what's next?
The next question comes in the category of Star Trek. Your question is, in Star Trek Into Darkness, what type of location is Scotty at when Kirk calls and asks him to check out the coordinates given to him by Khan? Ooh, almost burped mid-question. That would have been weird.
Would have been very interesting. I feel like it's happened before. I could see it. What do you think Brittany's drinking in there? You think it's water? I don't think so.
Straight
Nah.
Can I get a repeat, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
That is Brandon's repeat. Your question again. In Star Trek Into Darkness, what type of location is Scotty at when Kirk calls and asks him to check out the coordinates given to him by Khan?
She seems like a tequila kind of person during a high-stakes match.
I think she's drinking the secret stuff that allows her to slay the Monstars.
Space Jam.
Sorry.
Lord.
That was good.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Robert.
A bar.
We'll go to Brittany.
A bar.
Brandon.
I really thought it was like a tech call center, but I'm thinking it's what it is. Oh, I got it wrong. Never mind.
Igor.
Bar/nightclub.
And Jake.
I said club.
Yeah, there's music, dancing happening.
Yeah, sure. Bar/club. If you're okay with it, Nick, so am I. So everybody gets it except for Brandon.
Yeah, I got Simon Pegg mixed up with Mission Impossible Simon Pegg. My bad.
Interesting. 22211. The next question is coming from the category of YA. Who does Plutarch visit at the beginning of the Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 1, assuring them that they can leave their room and are not a prisoner? I got to tell you, one of my favorite things working at the theater is when guests come up and say the full title of a name. So like, hi, can I get 2 tickets for the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1? Because we've had a lot of that recently where people come up and be like,
You've had a lot of that recently?
All the time.
People are coming in trying to see the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1?
Fuck off. We also get a lot of, can I get 3 for Avatar, The Way of Water in 3D, please? And I'm like, you don't need to say the whole thing. There's
The blue people. Give me.
Can I get 3 for Spider-Man No Way Home? There's only one Spider-Man movie out. Okay, let's go to Brittany.
Effie Trinket.
We'll go to Brandon.
I always put Evie, but I was wrong. I got nothing.
Igor.
PETA.
We'll go to Jake.
I was 50-50 and I picked the wrong one. Kindness.
And Robert.
So I didn't hear the countdown to right at the end. I was trying to write Effie Trinket. I wrote Effie Trink. I don't know if you can give that to me.
I think we only have Effie, right?
Yeah.
I would accept, right?
No.
No? What do you think?
No, because the last name's not Trin and... Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, there's only one Effie, right?
Yeah, but it's the wrong last name. So
Yeah.
I don't think we can give it to you. Sorry.
Oh.
That's fine.
So that makes it Brittany with 3, Jake and Robert with 2, Igor and Brandon with 1.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. So then we are on to the penultimate question of this round. It is your question, Nick.
Your question is in the category of Middle Earth. How many characters who are not now, nor have they ever been a halfling, do we see wear the one ring on their finger in a Middle Earth film?
What's a halfling?
We cannot.
They explain it quite well in the films, Jake. You should watch it. You should watch them.
Oh, Lazar, you beautiful bastard. That was a great catch, Nick. Great catch. 5.
Thanks, Tim.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brandon.
I put none.
Let's go to Igor.
2.
We'll go to Jake.
I said 2.
Robert.
Said 1.
Brittany.
I'm way off. I said 4.
1 is correct. It is Sauron himself.
That's a gimme, isn't it?
Is it not a human guy?
He's a halfling, I guess.
Does Isildur not put it on to disappear? I mean, I know challenges are not a thing, but
that is only in the extended version. So theatrical.
Fair enough.
Dang.
Trust me, 'cause we had a long conversation to make sure that was.
If anyone knows about technicalities.
So we are moving on to the final question of this round. And things could get spicy. I believe Robert and Brittany are safe, but we have some other movements that can happen. So your final question is in the category of Marvel. Name both people who have played Professor X in more than one Marvel X-Men film.
See, I love the last one standing, Tim, because you could get questions like, what weapon did Qui-Gon die with? And then you could get, like, who voiced Cyborg in DC League of Super Pets. There's just no talent.
Right.
And I knew one of them.
You didn't know both of them?
I did as a joke.
Oh, okay.
Look, you tested me, too.
I know.
1 heads down. Igor, we're going to go to you.
Patrick Stewart and James McAvoy.
Let's go to Jake.
James McAvoy, Patrick Stewart.
Robert.
Patty Stew, Jimmy Mack.
Yeah.
Legal names there. Yeah.
James McAvoy, Patrick Stewart.
And Brandon.
James McAvoy, Patrick Stewart.
James McAvoy and Patrick Stewart are correct. So with that, Igor and Brandon have been eliminated. Gentlemen,
Thank you, guys. This is fun.
Playing. We'll see you guys soon.
From a
Nick.
Yeah.
Bring in next. We gotta add 2 more people.
Gotta add 2 more people, Tim.
Yeah, we gotta add 2 more. I bet none of these people will be chaotic as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 16, making his singles debut later this year, one half of Malachi Cargo, it's Bill Carriola.
Let's go. Let's go.
I was supposed to turn the camera on, right? Yeah, here we go. I would like to congratulate everyone on getting to the next round 3. I was going to study, but I played Gotham Knights the entire offseason. Let's go.
Might have learned a thing in there, maybe.
I learned.
All right, and coming in at number 17 with a record of 8-6 with 1 knockout, it's Cameron Holtzman.
Yeah. So his private comment. And
yes, I owned that and grabbed it from my DVD.
That was funny.
Right.
I like
Smashing.
All right. I believe
I got it. Tim.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Your first question of this round will come in the category of the Wizarding World. What professor teaches the students the spell Wingardium Leviosa in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
If Cody is keeping track, Cody, could you update us on how perfect rounds and how MVP?
Give me a sec. I gotta grab a different marker. Sorry.
You are good, sir. You are good.
I gotta try and catch up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I also just realized Wizarding World. Let's go to Jake.
Professor Warwick Davis.
I almost gave you a point.
Robert.
Flitwick.
Brittany.
Flitwick.
Bill.
McGonagall's a teacher, right? She teaches stuff, right? I got it somewhere close.
Wait, hang on. Mo Gonagall.
Oh, no, that's a C. It's just really shitty.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Professor Flitwick.
Flitwick is correct. So we're moving on to the next one. The next one is going to be in the category of Star Wars. In Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, why do Finn and Rose get arrested in Canto Bight? Have you ever been arrested? Have you ever been arrested by a film? So beautiful.
Now I don't want to answer. Before I was ready to just give my criminal record live on camera, but now I don't want to talk to you.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Robert.
I said parking violation.
Let's go to Brittany.
Said parking illegally.
Let's go to Bill.
I also wrote parking violation.
Sweet.
Let's go to Holtzman.
The parking space is implied stealing from someone.
And Jake.
Illegally parking their ship on the beach.
I think we can accept all the parking related answers.
Yeah.
So we will move on to the next one. What is it, Nick?
Your next question will come in the category of scores and soundtracks. And the question is, which Disney animated film features the song After You've Gone?
I'm always sad after you've gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was more for the joke. I think Jake is trying to sing something to us.
That's myself. Get it.
Oh, got it. Understood. I thought you were trying to speak. Sorry, I shouldn't be distracted. You get an extra 3 seconds. That's my bad.
It's not going to help.
5.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Melody time.
Let's go to Bill.
The Fox and the Hound is an animated film from Disney, right?
Yes, it is. Let's go to Cameron.
When I don't know Disney, I write in Kanto.
Great film. Let's go to Jake.
I just said Moana.
And Robert.
Said Brother Bear.
Make Mine Music. Is
Oh.
Make Mine Music.
No idea.
I chuckled. So we'll move on to the next question, which is going to be in the category of Jimmy B. James Bond. How specifically does Mr. White die in Spectre? This movie's not that bad.
Oh my god!
Like, people need to calm down.
Sure, yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's like an average sandwich. It's like if you got a sandwich and you had just 2 unbelievable pieces of bread with like an average piece of turkey in the middle.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You'd say, this turkey's not great.
Can I
but this-
repeat, actually, please?
Yep. Robert using his repeat. Your question again in James Bond. How specifically does Mr. White die in Spectre?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I had a weird brain fart thinking it was the wrong movie.
How's your Michelob?
Almost done?
My rum is gone. We're going to need to take a break after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to, I think we're at Bill.
I put shot somewhere on his person because you wanted specifically. So.
Cameron.
I said falls to his death.
Jake.
Shoots himself in the head.
Let's go to Robert.
I said shoots himself.
And Brittany.
Yeah, I just said shoots himself.
We were looking for shoots himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think we needed the fact that it was self-inflicted.
So close.
So with that, I have Robert and Brittany with 3, Jake with 2, and Bill and Holtzman with 1 as we go into the final question, correct?
That's correct, Tim.
All right, so similar situation to last time. Robert and Brittany safe, but things could shake up for the other 3. So let's see what happens. What's the final question?
Final question comes in the category of fandom quotes. The question is, which Pixar voice actor said the quote, "If I had short-term memory loss, I'd just swim off into the blue and forget everything"?
Big Blue. You understand that reference?
No.
It's okay that you don't.
Okay.
5.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's going to be Jake's repeat.
Question again. Which Pixar voice actor said the quote, "If I had short-term memory loss, I'd just swim off into the blue and forget everything"?
Detroit just freaking scored.
Why? Oh.
It wasn't the sun god, was it?
Oh, holding. Offense. Ah!
I
Get
can't
it.
think of a worse thing to happen
4,
ever
3, 2,
than Detroit scoring.
1. Pens down. Get it, Detroit. Okay. This is 10. So I want to start with Robert.
Albert Brooks.
Let's go to Brittany.
I also said Albert Brooks.
Let's go to Bill.
I went Ellen DeGenerate.
Cameron.
I said Ed O'Neill.
And Jake.
said John Ratzenberger.
The answer is Ed O'Neill.
My God.
Cameron stays alive, eliminating Bill. Bill, you can go back to your video games. But it was a pleasure having you, Bill. It was a pleasure having you.
One year I'll get to a second
little
round.
less
It's
than
going
I
to
did.
happen. It's fine. Good night,
Love you,
everybody.
Bill. See you soon. All right, Nick, we got to bring in one more player. Who is the next one coming in?
Well, Tim, I'd just like to say I'm already getting flashbacks from last year's Warzone Last One Standing. But
Don't remind me.
regardless of that, we will bring in number 18 with a record of 1-2, the other half of Malachi Cargo. It's Andrew Barr.
Don't leave me this way. I can't survive.
What's up? Hey, we're back. I have more rum. Let's get into it. We're going to start, Nick. I believe you are kicking this one off, right?
You're wrong.
Okay. Your question is in Planet of the Apes. Judy Greer appears in how many Planet of the Apes films? Did you get a refill as well? Nice.
I'd like to point out this was sitting here. I didn't get up.
You planned accordingly.
I had to get more ice.
I don't have any of that.
Yeah.
I just put stuff in the freezer an hour before I plan to drink it.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Jake.
Can it be 2 this time?
Maybe. Let's go to Robert.
I also had 2.
Go to Brittany.
2.
Cameron.
2.
And Bar.
The number of Ekis I had before this dose.
Okay. Yeah, that's correct. Nick, what's next?
Your next question comes in the category of sci-fi icons. And your question is, what specific shape is the Allspark in Michael Bay's Transformers?
I endured all those movies, and that's the question you came up with. Huh?
Amen to that.
I also endured them all.
You're going to be playing, though. You got to still watch them.
It's fine. We're cool.
5.
I will say I did start watching them, and I was like, oh, there's the question I was looking for.
Hands down. Robert.
It's Cube.
A cube. Brittany.
A cube.
Let's go to Cameron.
Sarah cube, and then I cubed it.
Oh my god. Bar.
Cube.
And Jake.
Stan legend Anthony Anderson's great performance in the first Transformers, and it's Cube.
Cube is correct. All right, your next question is in horror icons. What is the name of the strip club first teased on a matchbook in 1978's Halloween and later appears as Deborah Meyer's place of work in Rob Zombie's Halloween? You wrote this for last year's event.
Oh,
I did. This has been chilling here for a year.
It's been sitting in the bank for a while.
Yeah.
Joy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go with Brittany.
Isn't there a rabbit in red?
We'll go to Holtzman.
I had absolutely nothing.
Let's go to Bar.
I said the Star Lounge.
We'll go to Jake.
The Titty Twister.
Oh god, that's right.
And Robert.
I was gonna write that. I don't know. I said Dolly's Bar.
Rabbit in red is correct. So Brittany will hit that, making it 3. Everybody else with 2. So we'll see what happens next. Nick, what is the next question?
Your penultimate question of this round comes in the category of the MCU. The question is, what is the name of Tony's artificial intelligence program that helps him build his suit in Iron Man?
Iron Man.
Iron.
Yeah.
How you doing, Tim?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. Lots changed in the week-long off season we had because of things that happened. And so much has happened. I got a haircut, like I said earlier. Christmas occurred. 5.
Yeah.
We're in a new year. 3.
I'm expecting
1. Pens down. Upset stomach. Let's go to Cameron.
Is it just Jarvis or am I dumb?
You're not dumb. Let's go to Bar.
I just said STEM. I have no idea.
Okay, let's go to Jake.
It's 2018 movie Upgrade, but it's Jarvis.
Great film.
Was it really that easy?
Let's go to Robert.
Jarvis.
And Brittany.
Jarvis.
Jarvis is correct.
So much.
It's been way too long since I've seen that.
Final question of this round is in the category of American Spies. Who plays Vasily Borodin, an executive officer and Ramius's right-hand man who is shot near the end of the Hunt for Red October?
Thank you for this. This is a good one.
Officer.
Officer.
I spelled it wrong, but I fixed it. That's okay.
What did I say?
No, you said it right, but I spelled it wrong, so I fixed it.
Ooh, my brain just fixing your stuff.
Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Bar.
Was that Sam Neill?
Maybe. We'll go to Jake.
Is that Sam Neill?
We'll go to Robert.
Sam Neill with 2 L's.
Let's go to Brittany.
I'll split Sam Neill with 2 L's.
And Holtzman.
Sam Neill with 2 L's.
Sam Neill is correct, and that
I got 3 points. Yeah, let's go.
Got 3 points and has been eliminated. So, Bar, great job. We'll move on.
To cry.
All right, coming in at number 19 with a record of 1-2. It's Kelly Meehan.
Hey.
Kelly.
Hey.
Save me. I'm dying of exhaustion.
No support.
The Americans are outnumbered. We did it.
Yes, Commonwealth.
Yeah.
All right,
we
Nick.
were outnumbered last time.
Kick us off.
Yeah. All right. Your first question of this round will come in the category of the Worlds of DC. Your question is, which Worlds of DC film features a woman testifying before a committee that she thought the sky had cracked open?
Maggie. Never mind. Never. I was gonna make a very bad joke. Woo.
Make
Potty,
it, Tim.
It was potty
Commit.
related humor. It's fine.
Commit.
I'm a child. No, I was gonna say.
Take a repeat.
Okay, go ahead.
Question again. Which Worlds of DC film features a woman testifying before a committee that she thought the sky had cracked open?
I was gonna say that Maggie testified the same thing after I had Burger King last week.
You're proud of
I
that one?
never go to Taco Bell.
Proud of that, Tim?
What's that? I'm proud of that one. Yeah.
Yeah, you're proud of it?
Yeah, I am. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
I'm very confused. I should know this. Justice League?
Let's go to Robert.
Man of Steel.
We'll go to Brittany.
I said Batman v Superman.
We'll go to Cameron.
Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
And Kelly.
Justice League?
Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice is correct.
So
we will move on to the next question, which is perfect timing for Miss Kelly Meehan. It's in the category of Disney animation.
It never happens.
The question is, who voices the villain Ursula in The Little Mermaid? Have you seen this film?
Nope.
that coming up.
Joke's on you guys. Nick has never seen a Fandom film.
All Wikipedias, baby.
All Wikipedia.
For 3 years.
5, 4, 3.
It sounds like more work than watching the movie.
Hands down. Oh, absolutely. Which is why we laugh at people. Let's go to Robert.
Nothing.
Let's go to Brittany.
Pat Carroll.
We'll go to Holtzman.
Pat Carroll.
Kelly.
Pat Carroll.
Jake.
Pat Healy.
Pat Carroll is correct. All right, Nick, what's next?
Your next question will come. Oh, what do you know? It's in the category of Pixar. Didn't plan this. Your question is: in Lightyear, Cal Burnside replaces Alicia and tells Buzz that they are going to stay on the planet, but do what to protect their civilization?
Kelly was really excited and then really upset in a short amount of time.
Dang.
I love this movie. I don't even give a fuck.
It's fine. Nothing wrong with it.
I rewatched it recently, and I might have over-exaggerated when it came out, but I still really like it.
Great.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Create a protective dome or laser dome.
Let's go to Holtzman.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I just put build
Yeah.
a shield.
Let's go to Kelly.
Disappointment, nothing. I'm not saying.
Jake.
Create a force field.
Let's go to Robert.
I said build a huge force field shield.
I would give that to everyone except for the person who answered with nothing. Yeah, no.
Wow.
All right.
Nothing.
So with that, we're moving on to the next question, which is going to be in the category of Marvel. In Kingsman, the Secret Service, what kind of animal does Eggsy believe he has to shoot in the final test to become a Kingsman agent? I got nothing.
What? You got nothing? We're only like halfway through this, Tim.
Well, I was going to make some sort of Kingsman related joke, but I like Holtzman.
Okay.
I like you too, Tim.
So there's
I would say we should hang out, but like we're in different countries.
That's fair. That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Holtzman.
Shoot the dog.
that was a really good impression. Let's go to Kelly.
Doug.
Jake.
Doggy dog.
Robert.
Dog.
And Brittany.
Dog.
All right, dog is correct. Here's the situation. Brittany and Holtzman are safe. Everyone else is tied. So this is gonna be juicy. Let's see what happens. The final category. What's Nick?
It's the category of DreamWorks animation. Your question is: who voices Tim Templeton's mother in The Boss Baby?
Not to be confused with Madagascar 3.
Not sure why you would confuse it, but yeah.
We have idiots that play here.
That's not very nice. Go ahead. Name them, Tim. Throw some names out.
Caleb Coho.
He retired.
And
He retired.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Kelly.
No, Judy Greer.
Let's go to Jake.
This has been fun. I'm just glad to be done. I said Maya Rudolph.
Robert.
Lisa Kudrow.
Brittany.
Lisa Kudrow.
And Cameron.
Lisa Kudrow.
Lisa Kudrow is correct. So with that, Kelly and
Taking out WA, one sweep.
Kelly and Jake have both been eliminated. Robert saves himself. Moving on to the next round. So we are going to say goodbye to Kelly. We are going to say goodbye to Jake.
A couple perfect rounds that time, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely. For Brittany and Cameron. Okay, so we are going to find out who's next, and we'll be right back.
All right, we're going to bring in our next two competitors here. We're going to start with number 20. Coming in at number 20 with a record of 2-1, it's Dylan Van
Canadian! They're overpowering us.
And coming in at number 21. For the record, I believe of 14-12. The former Fandom Teams champion in the shortest retirement you've ever seen. It's Caleb Coho.
Oh, you
Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.
You bitch.
Someone dropped, and we needed a last-minute replacement. Thank you, Caleb.
How are you doing?
All right.
I have left Shady Oaks for the day.
Let's move on to the first question of this round. It is going to be in the category of Star Wars. The question is, Ewan McGregor physically appears in how many Star Wars films?
Dude, Jake was here forever.
What's that?
Said Jake was here forever.
Jake was here a long time. I thought Kirk might have edged him out, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but Jake played well. Jake played well.
Yeah. Fair.
Unlike the Packers. I mean, they're winning, but
sure.
5.
I think.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Robert.
3.
Brittany.
3.
Cameron.
I was afraid of Rise of Skywalker bullshit. 3.
Physically. Dylan.
Yeah, I overthought it. 4.
And Koho. 3 is correct. What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of Middle Earth. And the question is, which Middle Earth film features a character who is losing their mind, imagining that the golden floor they are standing on is sinking?
I don't think I'm ever going to ask a Middle Earth question again.
I don't think so. I've gotten them all.
And it's not like it's on purpose.
But you had the
Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that thoroughly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Battle of the Five Armies.
Let's go to Holtzman.
The Hobbit Battle of the Five Armies.
Dylan.
The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies.
Coho.
The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies.
And Robert.
Battle of the Five Armies.
Battle of the Five Armies is correct. All right. Your next question is going to be in the category of the Wizarding World. In Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, in what type of location is Credence believed to have died and Grindelwald apprehended? What's wrong?
Yeah, I'm just falling apart.
How's your cough?
Terrible. I've been coughing for a month.
Did you go to the doctor?
Yeah, I went to the doctor. I went everywhere you're supposed to go.
What?
I was actually sick last week, but now I'm just back to the cough, and also I threw my back out because
Why not? Oh, Bucky's here. 2, 1. Pens down. Bucky, you want to get answers on this one? No? Okay. Let's go to Holtzman.
Subway station?
The sandwich shop or
train?
Oh, okay. Thank you. Let's go to Dylan.
Oh, no, I didn't get anything.
Coho.
I said an orphanage.
Let's go to Robert.
I didn't specify, but I also meant subway train station.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Let's go to Brittany.
Yeah, I put subway station.
Subway station is correct.
I wrote train. I raced train.
Yeah, I raced train.
The great garlic. Maggie's favorite sandwich. Let's move on to the next question. What is it, Nick?
The next question comes in the category of Star Trek. The question is, James T. Kirk holds what rank in Star Trek V, The Final Frontier?
Your favorite of the films.
I would disagree.
Man, I can feel the hatred off my wife as she walked in. She's like, "This shit again? I thought you were done. I thought you were done. Why are we still doing this?
We're just getting,
we're just getting started, baby."
Or now. This week.
3, 2,
Repeat the
question. All right, that's a repeat from Holtzman.
The question again. James T. Kirk holds what rank in Star Trek V, The Final Frontier?
My favorite part of this week was when I was like, "Hey, so on Thursday, that day that we normally go out for a date night, I have 3 matches to shoot." And she was like, it is this time again.
Hi, Maggie.
Hey, do you want to play? We had a dropout. 5, 4, 3, not even a little. 2, 1, pens down. Let's go to Dylan.
Captain?
Let's go to Kobo.
Captain.
Let's go to Robert.
He got his ass busted right back down to captain.
And Brittany.
Captain.
And Holtzman.
See, I was confused because he gets demoted at the beginning, so I had Edinburgh, but yeah.
Captain is correct. So Captain is the answer, making it Robert and Brittany with 4, Coho and Holtzman with 3, Dylan with 2. So things could shake up. Your final question in the round is in YA. Who plays Carlisle Cullen in the Twilight Saga?
Fuck me.
No.
No.
Damn it.
Won't do it.
Sorry, Tom.
Matthew is looking cold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads down. You got it? Okay. Your question again. Who plays Carlisle Cullen in the Twilight Saga?
Oh, no. Never mind.
You don't want to say it?
Nah. What's your favorite time of day?
The night when I can watch the films. 5, 4, 3. I have to go to work. 1. Pens down. Let's go to Coho.
Everyone's favorite guess of Adam Scott.
My God. Let's go to Robert.
Peter Fasinelli.
Let's go to Brittany.
Peter Fasinelli.
We'll go to Holtzman.
He's a vampire, so I put a very white guy.
Ooh, and Dylan.
It just gets one actor from the franchise, I guess, Kellen Lutz.
Peter, whatever the hell his last name is the correct answer. So with that, Dylan has been eliminated. Dylan, great job. We're going to bring in number 22, Nick. Number 22.
After you tell everyone that Robert and Brittany got a perfect round.
Yes, don't take that away from me, please.
Robert and Brittany got a perfect round, guys. So who's next, Nick?
Coming in at number 22 with a record of 2-4. It's Brooklyn Vale.
And they say that a hero could save us. Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
He's still doing it. He's still doing it.
All right, let's move on to the first question of this round. That is coming from Nick.
Your question comes in the category of American Spies. The question is, Alex Cross fakes his death in what U.S. state at the beginning of The Bourne Legacy?
I like this movie. It's actually pretty decent. I think it gets a bad rep.
Yeah?
I like it too.
Better than Supremacy.
I agree 100%. I do not like that one.
You can see what's happening.
I also agree.
I will withhold most of
I'm going to
my-
repeat, please.
All right, that's going to be a repeat from Robert.
All right, the question again. Alex Cross fakes his death in what U.S. state at the beginning of The Bourne Legacy? Haven't caught these
here yet.
Haven't caught these ones yet.
That's fair. No, this one is straight up like my third favorite one, honestly.
Huh.
Oh, well, there's 5, so I guess that's pretty average.
I think my top 3 are all very, very good. Okay.
I think it's 4, but that's
2,
fine.
1, pens down. Let's go to Robert.
Alaska.
We'll go to Brittany.
Alaska.
Holtzman.
I remembered snow and mountains, Alaska.
That's exactly. Coho.
I said Virginia.
Okay. Brooklyn.
I figured they wouldn't look for him in Vermont. So
Correct statement.
Alaska is correct. So we're going to move on to the next question, which is going to be in the category of horror icons. Rodney Eastman plays which Dream Warrior in A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors? The macaw is in the nest. The macaw is in the nest.
Copy. Over.
AKA, she's sleeping.
That's good.
5, 4.
Oh, wow, we're almost
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Said Joey.
Let's go to Holtzman.
I can only remember 2 males and one was Joey.
Let's go to Koho.
I wrote down the name Danny.
No. Brooklyn.
No, nothing. Big old question mark.
And Robert.
Wrong one. I said Kincaid.
Joey is correct. So, what is next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of sci-fi icons. Your question is, what was the last Alien vs. Predator film to feature Lance Henriksen?
Have you gone to the cinemas lately?
No, how to.
What was is the last movie you saw Black Panther?
Yeah. Falling apart, man.
You haven't seen the Blue People.
I am unwell.
Come to Wisconsin. We'll see the Blue People together.
I think I'm unwell because of all the traveling I did recently.
We can see it in 3D, and then Cody can come and yell at me about how 3D sucks.
Well, it's not great.
I love 3D.
Yeah, you would.
I saw Puss in Boots in 3D as well. 1, pens down. A Puss in Boots slaps, dude. I watched it again today. It's so good. Let's go to Holtzman.
Alien versus Predator.
Let's go to Koho.
Alien versus Predator.
Brooklyn.
I put Alien versus Predator Requiem.
Robert.
Alien versus Predator.
And Brittany.
Alien versus Predator.
Alien versus Predator is correct. All right, we're moving on to the next one, which is in the category of Planet of the Apes. In 1968's Planet of the Apes, name one of the human objects besides a doll that Taylor identifies in the cave.
I really like this movie.
Oh, this movie's great.
I'd argue this might be like a top 15 fandom movie.
I'd have to do the math.
Maybe 20, but like 15.
It's up there though. It's really good. Like
Can't be below 25.
Repeat the question.
That's going to be a repeat for Brooklyn. In 1968's Planet of the Apes, name one of the human objects besides a doll that Taylor identifies in the cave.
They're making another one of these, right?
Yeah.
Sick.
From the director of the Maze Runner trilogy.
Yeah, that's right. You said that. That's cool. I hope that's not a question later, Tim.
Well, if it is, we'll ask something else.
Yeah, great.
I'll make it up on this. I'll make it up on the spot.
Perfect.
4. I didn't say their name.
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
1, pens down. Let's go to Koho.
I said a cup.
Let's go to Brooklyn.
I said a watch.
Let's go to Robert.
I said glasses.
Let's go to Brittany.
I said false teeth.
And let's go to Holtzman.
Gun.
Glasses and false teeth are acceptable. We also would have accepted a heart valve.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was called.
What if Brooklyn just said that? Like,
That would have been
there's a heart
crazy
valve.
I've seen the movie. I have seen the movie.
All right, we'll move on to your final question here. Brooklyn in a little bit of danger. Coho as well. Everyone else is safe. Your final question comes in the category of Law and Order. The question is, the list of triad leaders is revealed to be where in Rush Hour 3? Take a somewhat general answer.
Dun, dun, let's all go to court. Boom, boom, let's all do
Make some law now.
Some law. Let's all go to court. 4, 3.
A bunch of people playing internet trivia online.
Pens down. Hey, you lawyer guys. Brooklyn.
I don't know. I have nothing.
Robert.
I went really specific. I said on the back of Genevieve's head.
Let's go to Brittany.
I didn't remember her name, so I said back of a person's head.
Holtzman.
Yeah, you said somewhat general, so I just wrote tattooed on someone.
And Koho.
I guess inside a doll. I didn't watch these yet.
As if you're going.
I will.
So we will accept the tattooing, the head. Brooklyn is eliminated. They do say a hero is to save us, but today it will not be Brooklyn. Brooklyn, great job. We'll see you next time. Nick?
Guess you got another perfect round, Tim.
Brittany did.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. All right, who's next?
Coming in next, number 23, the record of 1-3, the 10th most accurate Fandom player of all time. It is Cameron Redshaw.
I heard a rumor.
All right.
Don't think that accuracy thing's real.
Your first question in this round is going to be in the category of DreamWorks. Bergens are creatures featured in which DreamWorks franchise? That's all.
No, you know what the problem is, Tim? I thought we were past this, but I wrote Cameron on my board.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 listed.
That's smarter.
Because they're just, that's what I always do for these, because they're just changing out so much.
That's much smarter than what I'm doing, but I'm stuck now. So
3, 2, 1, pens down. Let's go to Robert.
You said Bergens. I almost heard Burke and said How to Train Your Dragon, and then I changed it to Trolls because listen.
I hope that's not a question later, as Nick would say. Brittany.
Trolls.
Holtzman.
It's what me and Redshaw are for having the same name, Trolls.
Coho.
Singing killed my grandma. Trolls.
And Redshaw.
Trolls.
Trolls is correct.
All right, your second question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Your question is, who composed the film score for the film Turning Red?
So Loki, Coho just unlocked a core memory. When Maggie and I saw Trolls in the theater, I remember like sitting there losing my shit at because singing killed my grandma. And me and Maggie saw it with my niece, and she was like, because she was like, 8, and then me and Maggie were like, what the fuck is going on in this movie?
The audible laugh.
It was like so silent when he says that too. Everyone's just like,
1, pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Said Ludwig Göransson.
We'll go to Holtzman.
Ludwig Göransson, yeah.
Coho.
Ludwig Göransson.
Redshaw.
Ludwig Göransson.
And Rob.
Not Ludwig Göransson.
Ludwig Göransson is correct. All right. Your next question is in Marvel. How is it believed that the vampire Quinn died at the beginning of Blade before he reveals himself to be alive?
See, Tim, everyone's been complaining, but there have been vampires in fandom since the beginning.
Yeah, I know. But have people really been complaining? There's like 2 people that are like, otherwise people just watch them. Like, you don't have to play here.
Okay, sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
but you're welcome to.
No.
Come on.
Come. It's really hard and sometimes fun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Bucky's returned. My lord. Let's go to Holtzman.
I wrote exposure to sunlight.
Let's go to Coho.
Burned alive.
Let's go to Redshaw.
I only wrote the word sunlight.
Let's go to Robert.
Said burned in sunlight.
And Brittany.
I think it's indoors, so I said burned alive.
It is indoors, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
So we can only accept Brittany and Coho, right?
No, there's nothing to do with this time.
If we just wrote burned.
Yep.
Well.
Yeah.
So who got it?
And Coho.
Brittany and Coho.
Let's go, Brittany.
Okay. So, all right, we're gonna move on to the next question, which is gonna be read to you by Nick.
Indeed, it's in the category of fandom quotes. Your question is, which Middle-earth character said the quote, "I don't like green food. Have they got any chips?" Are you mad?
I say this daily to Maggie.
Oh, that's fair.
Have you got any chips?
Why are you mad this time? Were you mad at a football thing, or were you mad because we got yet another Middle Earth?
Yeah, another Middle Earth to you, and it wasn't even Middle Earth. 5,
Right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Coho.
Is it Pippin?
Let's go to Redshaw.
I said Gimli.
Let's go to Robert.
I said Pippin.
We'll go to Brittany.
I said Ori.
And Holtzman.
Pippin.
Ori is correct, and easily my favorite quote from An Unexpected Journey. So we are going to move on to the final question. Here's the sitch. Brittany is once again at 4 points out of 4 questions. Behind her is Coho with 3, and then Holtzman has 2. Redshaw and Robert are tied at 1, so things could get spicy, as they say. Your question is in the category of DC. In Catwoman, Patience Phillips is an artist working in the marketing department for what kind of company? I don't want to talk about kinds of companies because I feel like that would give away the answer. So let's talk about green food and chips.
Okay.
What do you prefer?
Sour cream and onion chips have a little bit of green on.
That's true. That's true.
If
Very
you
accurate.
dip your chips in guac.
4, 2, 1. Hands down. Redshaw.
It's like cosmetics.
We'll go to Robert.
It was fun. Cosmetics.
Let's go to Brittany.
Cosmetics company.
And Holtzman.
Cosmetics.
And Coho.
Cosmetics.
Cosmetics is correct. So with that, both Robert and Redshaw have been eliminated. Robert,
Good job, Robert.
Really long run there. Great job. And Redshaw, it was lovely to see you again. I can't wait.
you too.
You'll be back soon, I think.
He's
right?
playing.
Yeah, he's playing soon.
He's playing.
We'll see you
the Fandom belt.
so we got to bring in 2 more people.
Tim! Brittany got a perfect round.
I even have it there. Like it's 5. You can see it clear as day.
Tim, just like record yourself saying it, press play at the end of every round.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay,
right.
so we need to bring in those more people.
Indeed, we do. And we'll start with number 24. Coming in at number 24 with a record of 6-4 with 1 knockout, returning to the Fandom Fights arena. It is Jacoby Bancroft.
Ooh.
Hi.
Parlay.
Parlay.
Olay.
Parlay.
And coming in at number 25, making his debut later this season, Payson Johnson.
There he is.
Why am I? Look at this. Why am I here? Why am I here? Thank you.
Why are you here? Why is Cole?
Better
All
question.
right. Well, we'll get started with your first question of this round. It's going to come in the category of Disney animation. And the question is, in Encanto, what specific kind of animals has Bruno befriended during his time in isolation? Ooh. Nick. Sounds like we're at the ocean.
We don't talk about Bruno.
I just did. What are you going to do?
Oh yeah, that's right. Silly me.
I watched this last night.
Great movie. Great.
Yeah.
1, pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Rats.
We'll go to Holtzman.
We have none in Alberta. Rats.
We'll go to Coho.
Great chefs, rats.
Jacoby.
Rats.
And Payson.
Rats on his back?
Rats is correct. All right, your next question is going to be in the category of Star Wars. Which Star Wars film features walking vehicles being destroyed using rocks and tree logs?
How many questions do you think it's going to take Jacoby to get before he doesn't sound surprised?
At least 17. At least 17.
Where's my DVD copy of 17 again? Where did I put it?
You just wait.
Ooh.
How many times is he going to enter a debate and not go, oh, I'm so nervous.
Next time, I promise.
5.
This is new me. 2023 resolution.
2, 1, heads down. Holtzman.
Return of the Jedi.
We'll go to Coho.
Return of the Jedi.
Jacoby.
Return of the Jedi.
Payson.
Return of the Jedi.
And Brittany.
Return of the Jedi.
We're all tied up still. All 5 players hitting both questions. What is next, Nick?
Next will be the category of the Wizarding World. Your question is, who plays Gregory Goyle in the Wizarding World?
Congrats, Brittany.
Anyone wants? I'm going to give away a secret right now.
Yeah, tell me.
That I used in my playing days. There's a Sporkle quiz for like Wizarding World actors that I just used to run through like a bunch in a row. It's a fun time.
It is by far the category I love the most that I know the least actors and actors.
Fair.
Unless they're main
It
characters.
didn't go on to do much else.
5.
Most of them.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Coho, you've probably got the right answer.
Isaiah Thomas. I don't know.
No. Jacoby.
No.
Payson.
Is it that kid who got arrested in a riot? Am I thinking of the right actor?
I don't fucking know, man.
That's crap. Is it Joshua Herdman?
Let's go to.
No, I don't like that.
British.
I believe Josh is short for Joshua. I think we can give it to
Yes,
Brittany.
Tim, yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Brittany gets it, so she's up 3 to everyone else's 2.
That's correct.
So the next question is in the category of, it's my favorite. It's Jimmy B, James Bond. Your question. Oh, tough one. How many times did Timothy Dalton play James Bond?
Gotta bury the lead, Tim.
I'm sorry. We have to have a little bit of fun.
Now if someone gets it wrong, they're gonna feel bad. Big
Great.
jerk.
I hope it's Coho.
Brittany read a funny number.
Ouch!
Coho, you said meaner things when you weren't on.
This is true.
5.
I believe that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to Coho. Or no, we're going to Jacoby.
2.
Payson.
2.
Brittany.
Twice.
And Holtzman.
Even I know this one, too.
And Coho.
2.
That is correct. Nobody needs to feel stupid today as we get into the final question of this round. What is it, Nick?
Your final question, while Brittany's at 4, everyone else is at 3. Could be a very interesting question. In the category of the worlds of DC. The question is, what is the name of Maxwell Lord's son in Wonder Woman 1984?
Ooh.
It's only said 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Hints. Stop it.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Do I put a joke answer or do I go for it?
go for it.
Go for it,
My
Payson.
back is
Yeah.
No blank boards.
folding in half.
5, 2, 1. Pens down. Payson, we're going to you.
I put Milo.
We're going to Brittany.
Alistair.
We're going to
Ultimate
Holtzman.
was.
I knew it started with Albert.
Coho.
Alistair.
Jacoby.
Nice, Christian.
Alistair is correct, so that means Coho saves himself, and Holtzman, who's been here for a while, Jacoby and Payson are all out. So great job, guys. We'll see you guys. Well, we probably won't see.
What?
This is starting to feel
I'm so
familiar.
lost right now. I was trying to take people out, and then it like jumped away. Did you?
Tim,
think-
guess what happened?
What happened? Brittany got a perfect round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many is that now? 28?
Well,
No,
there
I
haven't
missed
been-
like 2 or 3 questions.
It's
Oh,
a few.
okay.
So I've missed 2 or 3 questions.
It's only just 2 or 3. Only just 2 or 3.
All right,
Hey, that
so
will
we're bringing, we're bringing in
God.
more people. Who's
All right.
coming in next?
Okay. Coming in next. Number 26. With a record of 5-2, it's Javi Madden.
Javi!
All
Let's
right.
go, buddy.
And also coming in at number 27 with a record of 2-4, Adelaide Spence.
Coho,
Oh,
2 in
my.
a row. Do the same thing last year, please.
Oh, my.
And coming in at number 28 with a record of 5-7, one knockout. He does it for you, the people. It's Thaddeus Smith.
My boy.
What's up, good people?
My boy.
All right, we're getting into it. We're getting towards the end of the people here. But let's get into the next question. It's going to be in the category of Law and Order. Who plays John McClane's daughter Lucy in A Good Day to Die Hard? Oh man, I'm so happy we got our first from Adelaide Spence at Law and Order this season.
I haven't studied it yet.
You what?
I haven't studied it yet. It's a lot of movies.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. 5. 4.
Trying to catch
3.
up on
Repeat.
All right, it's going to be a repeat for Thaddeus. Who plays John McClane's daughter Lucy in A Good Day to Die Hard? Apparently also titled Die Hard 4.0 in other regions.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
Yeah, we do.
We'll figure it out. I have an idea.
I'm against other countries, unless it's Canada, because they're close to us.
That sounds terrible.
It was a joke. It was a joke. I mostly said it because we have a foreign person backstage. 5. 4.
Brittany's also Canadian, by the way.
I said except Canada. 1.
Oh.
Hands down. Let's go to Brittany.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Let's go to Coho.
I said Parker Posey.
We'll go to Hobby.
Die Hard 4.0 is actually Live Free or Die Hard. Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Oh, you're right. That's
Yeah.
true. I'm like way too intoxicated for this. Let's go to Spence.
Marry me, Elizabeth Winstead.
Let's go to Thaddeus.
Margaret starts that, but Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead is correct. So
Let's get Coho out here.
What the fuck did I do to you?
What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of the MCU. Your question is, in Spider-Man No Way Home, besides the Machina de Cadavis, what specifically does Peter take from Strange before trapping him in the mirror dimension?
I wonder if A Good Day to Die Hard is Die Hard 5.0 in other regions.
Is you like the Machina de Cadavis?
Oh, yeah, you were great. I mean, I can't say it. I'm glad you got that one.
Machina de Cadavis.
Are you making fun of me because of the time that I said it?
Only a little.
That's fair. That's fair. 5.
Read the question.
All right, that's a repeat from Spence.
Question again. In Spider-Man No Way Home, besides the Machina de Cadavis, what specifically does Peter take from Strange before trapping him in the mirror dimension?
Bless you.
Thanks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Coho.
Sling ring.
Hobby.
His sling ring.
Spence.
His sling ring.
Thaddeus.
His sling ring.
Brittany.
His sling ring.
That is correct. All right, your next question. Coming in the category of American Spies. Who plays bomb purchaser Olsen in The Sum of All Fears?
God damn it.
That's so many fears.
That is a lot of fears.
Add those all up.
I have like, how many fears do you have? I have like 12.
I have at least 5, so we're at minimum 17 right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's a lot of fears.
I agree.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi.
I'm so glad I watched this. Colm Feore. Or Feore.
Let's go to Spence.
So it's not Edward James Olmos.
It is not. Let's go to Thaddeus.
I said Morgan Freeman. I had no idea.
Brittany.
Colm Feore.
And Coho.
Glad I'm retired. Ron Perlman.
Using the R word. Interesting. Into the next question.
Your next question comes in the category of Star Trek. Which Star Trek film features someone punching a Klingon and that Klingon hoping that they were initiating a mating ritual?
Whew. Fandom fights getting spicy this season.
Indeed. We haven't said ass in a while, Tim.
We haven't.
But I just did.
You did.
You're welcome.
Have we said any other curse words? I'm not sure.
Probably.
I would imagine so. 5.
Just if that was okay, right?
3, 2, 1. Pens down. What did you say?
Oh, I'm wrong then. Okay.
What did you say?
Are just subtitles allowed?
Yeah, you played here a lot. You challenged for a team's title.
So, let's go to Spence.
The Final Frontier, because it's stupid.
Zadius.
Total Shot in the Dark. I said The Voyage Home. Not even sure that's a movie.
It is a movie. Let's go to Brittany.
I wasn't sure. I said Generations.
Coho.
I said The Undiscovered Country.
And Javi.
I said The Undiscovered Country, but Generation sounds right.
Generations is right. So Brittany will get that point. It is now Brittany with 4, Javi with 3, Zadius and Spencer tied at 2, Coho with 1. So let's get into the final question of this round in the category of Pixar. What superpower does Mrs. Incredible have in the Incredibles franchise?
Okay, I had the score wrong. Cohen missed the first one. Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
I've only hit No Way Home.
Gotcha. Cool. Great. Fun. What a time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Zadius.
Elasticity.
Let's go to Brittany.
Yeah, I should have just said that. I said her body can super stretch it. Yeah.
That's what we had in the doc. Let's go to go.
Elasticity.
Javi.
She stretches. She's elastic.
It's like 2 sentences. Let's go to Spence.
I can go on. Just extending limbs, like in just.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Yeah. I said elastic skin, like that's wrong.
Yes, we're taking it.
Coho is eliminated.
I'm done. No more reviews.
He's out.
Javi retired Go twice.
All right. So Brittany, over there.
Darn it.
Okay. So we have to bring in one person.
We do. And it is going to be number 29 with a record of 3-3. It's Kaiser Huang.
Fuck.
Hello. I'm gonna suck. Just I'm gonna see.
All right. Nick, you're kicking us off on this next one.
Indeed. Your first question will come in the category of scores and soundtracks. Question is, how many Twilight films did Carter Burwell compose the score for?
You have these soundtracks on your phone?
Yeah. The only music I have on my phone is YouTube.
Because they automatically downloaded it.
That's free, whatever the free one is.
That was a deep cut. I liked it. That was good. 5, 4.
I have nothing else on my phone. It's just that.
2, 1. Pens down. Brittany.
3.
We'll go to Javi.
I said 1.
We'll go to Spence.
3.
Zadius.
Total Shot in the Dark. 3.
And Kaiser.
2.
3 is correct. So Brittany and Spence hit that.
And Zadius.
Oh, and Zadius. I'm sorry. Yes, Zadius hit that as well. All right. So your next question is going to be in the category of DC. Name one of the 2 heroes who help rescue Rorschach from prison in Watchmen. We will take either their superhero name or their real name. But if you're going to give us... Well, no, I guess we would just take first name. Right?
You're talking a lot, Tim.
So?
Just let him write the thing.
Give them context.
You're wild.
4, 3,
Get nuts.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's get nuts. Let's go to Javi.
There are 2 Night Owls, so Night Owl 2.
Let's go to Spence.
I too said Night Owl 2.
Let's go to Zadius.
I saw Night Owl 2, but I put his name as Owl Man.
Kaiser.
I'm not sure this Dendriver. Is that his name?
That is his name. And we'll go to Brittany.
Night Owl 2.
Night Owl 2, Dan Dryberg. We also would have accepted Silk Spectre 2 or Lori Jupiter. What is next, Nick?
Next question will come in the category of horror icons. Which Friday the 13th film opens with campers looking for a field of marijuana?
Sounds like something you would have done in your teens.
Nah.
You were much more of a, hey, I'm going to go play the trumpet.
Yeah. I did play the trumpet. It just wasn't my main thing.
Your saxophone, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Were you good?
It was okay.
My main thing was like being in choir and stuff, and I was bad. So.
Oh, okay.
5, 4,
all right.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. I don't know where to go from there. Let's go to Spence.
Friday the 13th, 2009.
Let's go to Zadius.
I just said part 2.
Kaiser.
I said A New Beginning.
Brittany.
Friday the 13th remake.
Yeah, and Javi.
I was so hoping that was 2009. Yeah, the year.
We can accept remake, right? I would say so. Yeah. Okay. That puts Brittany and Spence with 3, Javi with 2, Zadius and Kaiser with 1. The next question. Oh, it's about friggin' time here. Is in the category of Middle Earth. We finally get one. The question. Who has played multiple roles in Middle Earth films, including the Uruk-hai commander who killed Boromir and Bolg? What's up?
We've been going for like 2 hours and 18 minutes and 3 seconds, and I'm only 1.5 Michelobes in.
I am 2 rum and cokes in. I finished up my second one. I gotta get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brittany's like 18 tequilas in. Let's go to Zadius.
He may be in one of these movies. Jason Isaacs. I don't know.
Kaiser.
I said Lawrence McClure.
Let's go to Brittany.
Well, yeah, Lawrence McAware.
Let's go to Javi.
Lawrence McAware.
And Spence.
Colm Feore.
I would take Javi, Brittany, and Kaiser, right? They all spelled it right? I think. Okay. So Lawrence McAware, however you say it. Your next question is going to come to you from Nicholas.
Indeed, and it's the final question of this round.
Yep.
Zadius in trouble as well as Kaiser, but the question will come in the category Planet of the Apes. The question is, in Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes, what specific kind of human does Limbo say is the last thing you would want in your house?
I hate this movie.
Why?
It's not good.
Nah.
And it is the worst Apes film. Cody says no, but it is.
I also say no. That's an incorrect statement.
It is the worst one. It's unbearable. At least those other bad ones are 90 minutes long.
Yeah. It's such a weird...
Less time for me to be in pain. 5.
That makes them worse. I mean, like, you're excited that you don't have to...
1, pens down. Kaiser.
Old men? I don't know.
They're teenagers.
Javi.
He said a child.
Let's go to Spence.
Nothing is worse than actors.
And Zadius.
It's been fun. I just said a female.
Oh my. Teenagers is correct. So with that, Brittany gets a perfect round, and Zadius is eliminated. So Zadius, great job. Thank you for doing it.
Brittany, is this your first perfect round?
All right. So we're bringing in the next person.
Here we are.
Number 30.
Yes, number 30. Coming in with a record of 7-4. He is the former Fandom Fights Teams champion.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
You got 2 years in a row. Let's go.
No.
All right. So let's get this one started. Who's asking the first one? That is going to be me. It's going to be in the category of Star Wars. In Rogue One, a Star Wars story, what exact mantra does Chirrut Imwe recite multiple times as he walks through blaster fire to hit the master switch?
You need exact.
Fuck. I didn't get my rum on this one. I should have after this round.
Okay.
The Packers are losing, and I've lost all hope.
I would have done that a while ago, Tim.
We don't deserve to go to the playoffs, so it's fine.
I agree.
Fine.
There's only people who play
Repeat the
good.
question.
All right, that's going to be a repeat for Brittany. In Rogue One, a Star Wars story, what exact mantra does Chirrut Imwe recite multiple times as he walks through blaster fire to hit the master switch?
Tim, I went to the bar yesterday, and I checked out. I
Sorry, those are just a big play. Go on, you checked out.
closed my tab, and I was like, "Yeah, can you bring me the recite?"
Why do you hate me, man? 4, 3, 2, 1, and pens down. That was good. Let's go to Brittany.
So I am one with the Force is with me.
Let's go to Javi.
I am one with the Force is with me.
Spence.
I am one with the Force is with me.
Kaiser.
Oh God! I said I'm one with the Force is with me.
And David.
I didn't get it in time.
Kaiser's good.
Kaiser's good? Okay.
He's like speaking. That's what he's.
All right. So everybody gets that except for David. As we get into the next question, what is Nick?
The next question will come in the category of James Bond. The question is, which Bond film features the main villain being betrayed by his pilot, who Bond first fights and then seduces in a barn?
As I said, Phantom Fights get saucy this year.
Getting what? Sassy? Spicy?
Saucy.
Saucy. Ah.
This is the second inappropriate question we've asked.
Really? The second?
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi.
I've always wanted to sing it this way. Goldfinger.
There it is. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go to Spence.
Octopussy.
Guys.
How about you finger that pussy? Goldfinger.
Ryan?
David.
It's 4 a.m. I said GoldenEye.
Brittany.
Goldfinger.
Goldfinger is the correct answer.
You're my favorite.
Let's keep everything under control, please. If you don't mind.
Yeah, what's the next question?
The next question is in DreamWorks Animation. The question is, who voices Ramses' mother, Queen Tuya, in The Prince of Egypt?
Tim, are you excited for what's a good movie that's coming out?
Quantumania.
Yeah, man, Quantumania is coming out. It's coming to you in a theater near you.
Yes, it is. Opens the weekend my parents are moving back to Wisconsin.
That's probably why they opened it that weekend.
Get to go see it with my dad.
Wow.
3, 2,
Thanks.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Let's go to Kaiser.
Helen Mirren.
David.
No.
Brittany.
Helen Mirren.
And Hobby.
Yeah, I said Sandra Bullock. She's in it, right?
I think so. Helen Mirren is the correct answer. So Kaiser and Brittany lead. Let's get into the next question. What is it, Nick?
Next question. The penultimate one of this round. It comes in the category of sci-fi icons. Sci-fi icons. What is the name of the program that created the Matrix in The Matrix Reloaded?
Have you watched these yet?
I have seen the person before.
Gotcha.
so I've not rewatched that one. I have never seen it.
That's fair.
But I'll get there. I'm working on it.
4.
I just really need
2.
The next 2
1.
months to go by.
Hands down. That's fair. Kaiser.
The Architect.
David.
The Architect. Jesus Christ.
Brittany. Jesus
No,
Christ is
if I was a person. No.
He is the architect of a lot of things. Let's go to Javi.
Okay, I really hope it is the Architect. Yes.
The architect is and Spence.
Yeah, I got it wrong. You're good.
Architect is correct. So I have Kaiser with 4, Brittany and Javi with 3, and Spence and David are tied at 1. So everybody's safe except for Spence and David. So let's see what happens in the final question. And it's everybody's favorite category. It is fandom quotes.
If David my quotes again, I swear to God.
The question is, which Worlds of DC villain said the quote, "I am the god of truth"?
Tim, you want to hear a fun Fandom Fights fact?
Yeah.
So I was putting all those like stats and stuff out, and I noticed something peculiar. I don't know why I just thought of this, but there's only one team in Fandom Fights history that is undefeated, like completely. Like even people who've only played like 1 or 2 matches, there's one team. It's got Matt Quaylar on it.
Oh yeah, which team is that?
It's the Truth About Chaos.
Oh yeah, 5.
Matt top. That was wild. Like no one else.
Let's repeat it just in case.
All right, the repeat from David. Which Worlds of DC villain said the quote, "I am the god of truth"?
Like Arkham Knights had a loss. We had a loss. Like Wookiee has lost. Like one team.
Did Arkham Knights really have a loss, or was I put into an unwinnable situation?
I would argue if it was unwinnable, you did not win, and therefore
Cody's, that is a fair point though that you make. That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to David.
I said the stepping up.
Let's go to Brittany.
Said Aries.
Let's go to Javi.
Aries.
Spence.
Put Dr. Fate. I don't know his name.
Let's go to
Aries.
Aries is the correct answer. So both David and Spence have been eliminated. So we are going to move.
Guess who got a perfect round?
No one.
It's Kaiser.
Oh, Kaiser.
Yeah.
Kaiser did. Not Brittany.
No.
Kaiser got a perfect round.
Yeah, good job, Kaiser. Okay, so
I'll try.
all right, so we got to bring in 2 more people.
Indeed, we do, Tim, and we're going to start with number 31. These are the final 5 people. Number 31 is coming in with a record of 3-2. It's Alex Martinez. Okay. And following will be number 32. The record, I believe, of 0-2. It's Jordan Owens.
I'm just here for the sex appeal. How you doing?
Welcome. It's all right. There have been a lot worse things said tonight, Tim.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
By me.
Who is it? You, Nick, on this one?
It's me, Tim.
Go ahead.
Your first question in this round will come in the category of American Spies. And your question is, which American Spies film features 2 spies beginning a heist in Italy by faking car troubles?
Have you had car troubles recently?
No, and I don't want to jinx anything, but like my Toyota Corolla is just cruising. It takes like 2 times to start, but once it starts, it's just...
Is that the same car that me and Cody met you in?
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
I drove that from one side of the country to the other, and it's still going. And then I delivered pizzas in it for a year.
2. 1, pens down. Jeez, yeah. Let's go to Brittany.
I didn't know. I just said the Bourne Ultimatum.
Let's go to Javi.
I also didn't know, and I also said the Bourne Ultimatum.
Let's go to Kaiser.
I also didn't. I said the Bone Supremacy.
Let's go to Alex.
I said Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit.
And Jordan.
I didn't have it.
All incorrect. We're looking for Mission Impossible 3. Mission Impossible 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All
All right.
Your next question is in the category of the Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, name all 4 characters who Harry sees using the Resurrection Stone. And we only need first names.
But we do need their first name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Picking your nose there?
Yeah. No, it was right here.
Oh, okay. How's your finger smell?
Like a finger.
Good.
Yeah.
What does it smell like?
4.
Let's
3.
move off topic. Quick countdown.
Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
James, Lily, Remus, and Sirius.
Javi.
Cool. Same thing. Sirius, James, Lily, Remus.
Kaiser.
Same order as Mr. Harvey. Sirius, James, Lily, Remus.
Alex.
Lily, James, Sirius, Remus.
And Jordan.
I was close. Grumpy, Doc, Sleazy, and Earl.
Sleazy, Jesus. No, that's wrong. But everybody else gets 1 point as we get into the next question.
Your next question will come in the category of Pixar. And the question is, who voices Jangles the Clown in Inside Out?
Javi looked perplexed.
Okay, my body is shutting down.
Do you need me to solo this out?
No, it's all good. I'm here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Kaiser.
I said John Ratzenberger.
Let's go to Alex.
I also said John Ratzenberger.
We'll go to Jordan.
Richard Kind.
We'll go to Brittany.
That makes sense. It's a Steve Siskine.
And Javi.
I think Brittany's right. Faking confidence or modesty. I also said John Ratzenberger.
Another 0-5 here. The answer was Pixar director Josh Cooley. Josh Cooley.
Okay.
Nick, what is or no, it's me. I go next. The question is in the category of YA. In Divergent, the members of Dauntless are brainwashed into committing an attack against which faction? Are you gonna make it?
Maybe. Big maybe. Do I appear like I'm withering away?
No, you look fine too. 1.
Oh,
Pens
great.
down. Let's go to Alex.
Abnegation.
Let's go to Jordan.
The Green Lanterns.
Let's go to Brittany.
Abnegation.
Javi.
Doc, Sleazy, Earl. No, I'm just kidding. Abnegation.
And Kaiser.
Abnegation.
Abnegation is correct. All right. What is the final question of the round, Nick?
Final question before we say goodbye to Jordan will be in the MCU.
Gotta put it that way?
Well, you know, who plays W'Kabi in Black Panther? That's because, you know, that's no one's getting a perfect round. We can just, you want to just say the answer, Tim? I'm not going to change it.
Go ahead. Go for it. Give me one.
Yes, the answer is Ronald McDonald.
Wow.
Who knew, right?
First time.
He really transformed himself for that performance.
That's the first time we've ever said the answer before we've asked for answers.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jordan.
Daniel Kaluuya.
Let's go to Brittany.
Daniel Kaluuya.
Javi.
Daniel Kaluuya.
And Kaiser.
Daniel Kaluuya.
And Alex.
Daniel Kaluuya.
Daniel Kaluuya is the correct answer.
I got one. Suck it.
We do say goodbye to Jordan. Jordan, thank you. As Jordan filled in for somebody who dropped out last minute. So thank you, Jordan, for coming in and playing.
All right, we're going to bring in number 33 with a record of 6-5. It's Mark Menchaca.
It's going to be underwhelming.
All right. So your first question is going to be in the category of Planet of the Apes. In Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, what is the name of Caesar's human owner who dies falling out of a window? For those at home wondering, this is question 92. Question 92.
We hit 100 last year.
Yep.
Or no, did we?
Yeah.
The Warzone one was an even 100. I think last year.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
This one was like 125, I think.
I'll take a repeat.
And that's going to be Brittany's repeat for the round. In Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, what is the name of Caesar's human owner who dies falling out a window? How's your Michelob situation?
Just ran out.
It's fair. Do you want me to get you another one?
No, I have 3 glasses of water that I put to the side over here in case my coughing
5,
erupts.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brittany.
Yeah, I'm Armando, but I don't have it written.
Okay. Javi.
Caesar is his own ape, but Armando.
Let's go to Kaiser.
Armando.
Alex.
Armando.
And Mark.
Is that Daniel?
Armando is correct. So everyone gets it except Brittany and Mark. As we move into the next one, what is it, Nick?
The next question will come in the category of DC. Question is, who plays crime boss John Rooney in Road to Perdition?
So it's 3rd and 6 on the Packers, 35. So things are heating up. They're up 3 in case you're wondering.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wasn't.
Oh, I thought you were looking for the updates.
No.
Rogers is scrambling. He's scrambling. He's down. 5.
Was that your narration of Captain America: Civil War?
1. Pens down. Yes. Let's go to Javi.
Paul Newman.
Let's go to Kaiser.
The GOAT, Paul Newman.
Alex.
Paul Newman.
Mark.
Thank God. Paul Newman.
Brittany.
Paul Newman.
Paul Newman is correct. All right. Your next question is going to be in the category of Law and Order. Martin Riggs and Lorna get married in what kind of location at the end of Lethal Weapon 4? I've rewatched the first 3 of these this last week. Big fan of these movies. I haven't gotten to the 4th one yet. Seen it before, but haven't on the rewatch.
I've seen all the other Law and Orders, but not this one.
I'm a big fan.
Nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Kaiser.
I don't know. I said boat.
We'll go to Alex.
Hospital.
We'll go to Mark.
Hospital.
Brittany.
Hospital.
And Javi.
A hospital.
Hospital is correct. All right, so this is getting tense. What is next, Nick?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of Disney animation. Question is, which Disney animated film features a cast including David Hyde Pierce, Laurie Metcalf, and Martin Short?
Javi and Alex are tied with 3. Everyone else has 2. The audience knows that because there's a scoreboard.
My shirt is red.
Yes. Mine is black. I'm guessing you're suggesting we're saying obvious things.
I have a nose.
5.
Repeat the question, please.
All right, that's going to be Kaiser's repeat.
Question again. Which Disney animated film features a cast including David Hyde Pierce, Laurie Metcalf, and Martin Short? I'm sorry, Tim. I'm being quite rude.
That's okay. I deserve it.
I apologize.
You wrote all the questions.
Yeah, but like...
You get a lot of leeway with me because you write all the questions.
Thanks, man.
5,
I'm
4,
burned out.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Alex.
Treasure Planet.
Mark.
Oh my God. I'm not sure. Okay. Wow.
You put Treasure Island, bud?
Fuck no, that's not it.
Okay, let's go to Brittany.
Treasure Planet.
Let's go to Javi.
Treasure Planet.
And Tiger.
Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet is correct. So, final question of the round is in the category of Marvel. In what country does Michael meet Milo in Morbius? The fourth Milo, to be specific.
Alex and Javi are safe. Mark is trailing, and Kaiser and Brittany are in danger.
This is true. And the Packers. There's that.
Let's go. Great.
4, 3.
There. We're all nerds.
Pens down. Mark.
Is it Transylvania?
Brittany.
Said Greece.
Javi.
Said Italy.
Let's go to Kaiser.
Greece is the word, it's the word.
And Alex.
Greece.
Perfect round for Alex. Greece is correct. With that, Mark has been eliminated. Mark, thank you for being here. We will see you later this season. Nick, we are down to the final 2 players.
Indeed we are.
And we have got quite the powerhouse coming in next.
Oh my God.
Coming in at number 34 with an undefeated record of 1 win and no defeats. Coming out of retirement.
Oh, God.
Scott Hardy.
Nice.
All right. Let's get into the next question. Nick, you're going to ask this one.
Indeed I am. Your first question comes in the category of James Bond. In Casino Royale, how much money is the initial buy-in to enter the Texas Hold'em game? I have so much like marker shavings all over my board.
I just got a very funny message from Mark Menchaca that I won't share. I love Mark. That's
you can say that.
I'll send it to you. I'll tell you afterwards. But all the love to Mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
I said $10 million.
You put a dollar sign. Good job. You're better than us. Let's go to Javi.
I said $1 million.
Kaiser.
I will say 10 million with a dollar sign.
We'll go to Alex.
10 mil.
Scott.
I have actually seen this movie, which is a win. 100,000 pounds.
$10 million is correct.
If we convert the currency, is that no?
So
the pound and the dollar are the same right now.
We're moving on to the next question in Worlds of DC. Who plays Griggs, a guard at Belle Reve in the first Suicide Squad?
I think I got the same message you got.
Good.
That's okay. It happens.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Let's go to Javi.
Ike Barinholtz.
Let's go to Kaiser.
Horse son.
Alex.
Ike Barinholtz.
Scott.
The countdown was really fast. I couldn't even think of a funny answer. So, no.
Brittany.
Ike Barinholtz.
Ike Barinholtz is correct. So
Is he a horse?
Brittany and Alex are tied at 2. Kaiser and Javi at 1. Scott at 0. What is the next question?
The next question comes in the category of fandom quotes. Which DreamWorks film features the quote, "I bet if I blindfolded you, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between a skunk and a guinea pig"?
Do you think you'd be able to?
What am I working with here? Because you're taking away my sight, but
your other senses are not improved.
Okay, but still, I think one.
You think you could figure it out?
I think I can get there. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, pens down. Let's go to Kaiser.
I assume it's over the hedge.
Well, you know what they say about assumptions. Let's go to Alex.
Shrek Forever After.
Scott.
DreamWorks quotes is actually one of my strengths, so thank you for putting that in here. Over the hedge.
Brittany.
That makes sense. I said Shrek.
And Bobby.
Said Over the Hedge.
The answer is The Bad Guys. The Bad Guys.
And I
Oh, I
erased
almost
that.
put that.
I just want it known I did erase that.
Oh, so he to snake.
All right. So we are down to the next question, which is going to be in the category of Star Wars. How many living things does Rey use the Force to heal throughout the events of The Rise of Skywalker? There's some commotion on the field.
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Packers. Well, you deserve to lose, you fucking idiots.
Want to hear something fun, Tim?
What?
I have a homework assignment due in 1 hour.
5, 4,
I'll get there. It's fine.
2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's going to be a repeat. Your question again. How many living things does Rey use the Force to heal throughout the events of The Rise of Skywalker? I'm watching this idiot freak out. We should throw unsportsmanlike conduct into this game because I would throw that flag all the time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Alex.
I said 2.
Let's go to Scott.
Not enough to heal this movie.
Let's go to Brittany.
I said 2 as well.
Javi.
I was hoping it'd be right at 1.1.
And Kaiser.
2.
2 is correct.
Well, that's annoying.
All right. So the next question is going to come to you from Nick.
It is indeed. Alex, Brittany, Kaiser, all safe. Scott trailing, Javi in danger as we get to the final question, which comes to the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek, the motion picture, who takes an astronaut suit to try and connect with V'ger without telling anyone?
This is one of those name a character questions.
Oh. You know, I got really confused on the last question, Tim, because I looked at the answer and not the question first, and I was like, 2 parentheses Snake and Kylo. What does that mean?
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, the snake.
Quite thrown out.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Scott.
I do know characters, but I would feel honestly really bad if I accidentally eliminated someone. So I said Javi was not in danger.
Let's go to Brittany.
Thanks, Scott.
Javi. Kaiser.
Spock.
And Alex.
Spock.
Spock is correct. So Mr. Scott Harvey is eliminated. Scott, thank you.
Make it back for billiards at the retirement home. So thank you guys.
See you, Scott.
We'll meet you there.
We got one more player to bring in.
Indeed, we do, Tim.
Number 35.
35. One of these 5 people will be winning a title shot of their choosing. But let's see who the 5th person is. Coming in at number 35, with a record, 2 wins, 2 defeats, making his return to the Fandom sites.
Oh, my.
Moses.
Oh boy.
Oh, my bad.
Wow. Talk about returners luck.
I don't like this table, but hey, let's go.
All right. Question 101 is in the category of the MCU. In Captain America, the First Avenger, after Bucky's death, Peggy finds Steve alone, where he tells her that Erskine's serum won't allow him to do what? You notoriously despise this film.
That guy hurts so much.
I used to like it, but then I named my son Bucky, and now I have regrets.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. He's a beautiful boy. 5, 4,
Wait.
3, 2,
for you.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Get drunk.
Let's go to Javi.
You can't get drunk.
Kaiser.
I'm out. I say grow old.
Alex.
Get drunk.
And Rue.
Get drunk.
Get drunk is correct. All right, what's next?
Your next question will come in the category of the Wizarding World. The question is, in The Secrets of Dumbledore, what is the last name of the candidate who ultimately wins the election Grindelwald tried to rig?
Saw this movie twice in the theater.
This is like a classic case of like not a great movie that like came after bad movies, so I kind of think it's good, you know?
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah. This feels like a movie that I would get mad when Scott Harvey gives it like 1.5 on Letterboxd. Even though it's not a good movie and he has every right to do that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi.
I don't have anything.
Kaiser.
Santos.
Alex.
I didn't have it.
Rue.
I said Sanchez.
Britt.
Santos.
Santos is correct. So Brittany takes the lead with 2 points. Everyone else is at 1. What is next? It is, well, in the category of sci-fi icons. Your question is, Nick Stahl plays which sci-fi icon's character?
That's neat.
I'm very confused because there's a commercial for bedrock, granite, and tile. And there's just a bunch of dinosaurs running around a kitchen.
You know what that sounds like?
What?
Kirby paint and tile. Plus
One of my least favorite things on this planet.
dinosaurs. And
I get it.
And the company sounded similar. Like they'd be right next door to each other.
1, pens down. Let's go to Kaiser.
John Connor.
Let's go to Alex.
I didn't have it. The engineer.
Rue.
John Connor.
Brittany.
John Connor.
And Javi.
John Connor.
John Connor is correct. So we move on to the next one. What is it, Nick?
Your next question, the penultimate question, will come in the category of American Spies. Your question is, who plays Nicolette Parsons in 4 films in the Bourne franchise?
This is intense.
Yeah, it is.
And whenever we get down to the last 5, I get like rejuvenated. I'm like, okay.
Whoa.
Can't believe we get to do this
Especially
again.
the first time.
That's fair because I was there.
When you won.
4, 3.
And won this before, everybody.
1, pens down. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go to Alex.
Julia Stiles.
Let's go to Rue.
She can dance. Julia Stiles.
She can dance. Let's go to Brittany.
Julia Stiles.
Javi.
Julia Stiles, Harry's sister, JK.
Oh, okay. And Kaiser. Yes, that is correct. All right, here's the situation going into the final question of the round. Brittany is safe, but Javi, Kaiser, and Rue are all tied at 3, and Alex is at 2. So Alex needs to hit, and the others are in danger. Things could get interesting. So
Indeed we are.
the question is going to come from the category of Pixar. The question is, which Pixar film features a character realizing the place they have been staying has had a pool the whole time?
So we're in a interesting spot, Tim.
Yeah.
That quite mirrors the Warzone free for all from last year.
It does.
Or Last One Standing. And that's all I'll say. You know your history. Don't talk
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's going to be Rue's repeat. Which Pixar film features a character realizing the place they have been staying has had a pool the whole time?
That's the final repeat of this round, Tim.
True.
Shit's getting nutty.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. for the sake of shaking this up. No, fuck it.
No, do the
Rue.
normal. Yeah.
I said Luca.
Let's go to Brittany.
I said Incredibles 2.
Let's go to Javi.
Incredibles 2.
Let's go to Kaiser.
I said one.
Let's go to Alex.
Incredibles 2.
With that, Alex has been eliminated. The answer was Wall-E.
Fair.
The answer.
Good luck, everybody.
So Alex has been eliminated. Very close one. That was wow. That could have ended.
I thought that was.
I thought it was going to end.
It's the exercise thing. It's the exercise thing.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
I didn't know we had a pool. Yeah. All right. There's no one else to bring in, Tim. Let's keep going.
Yeah, we're going to keep going. We got 4 players now. And you're going to kick this off, Nick.
Indeed, I will. The first question of this round will come in the category of Law and Order. Which fandom Law and Order film features the main hero killing a henchman using an icicle outside of a church?
While the Packers suck, these players do not.
Well, it's all relative. Like if you judge it based on its ability to climb a tree.
2, 1.
Repeat the question.
All right, I heard Kaiser.
I was
first.
listening.
I heard Kaiser.
That's you, Nick.
Yes, it is. Which fandom Law and Order film features the main hero killing a henchman using an icicle outside of a church? So like the whole like fish climbing a tree thing. Like, yeah, the Packers suck, but like, and no offense to anyone on screen, like I don't know your past, but they could probably beat them at football.
Yeah, that's fair.
But not like that. But the 4 of them would beat all the Packers at what we're doing right now.
Probably 5.
Unless any of the Packers want to come play. Like
1. Pens down. Let's start with Brittany.
Die Hard 2.
Let's go to Javi.
Yeah, I said Bad Boys for Life. That makes way more sense.
Kaiser.
I said Bad Boys.
And Rue.
Die Hard 2.
Die Hard 2 is correct. All right, your next question is in DC. What profession does the character Angela Dodson have in Constantine? Rogers is in the pocket. He fucking throws a terrible throw because he sucks.
what are you talking about?
Football.
Why?
Because I put way too much stock of my life into this.
Remember, the Titans isn't in fandom anymore, Tim.
Oh, shit, you're right. 2, 1, pens down. We're going to Javi.
She's a cop.
Let's go to Kaiser.
I said detective.
Let's go to Rue.
She's a cop.
And Brittany.
Cop.
Cop, detective, we will take both of those. So we're going to move on to the next one. What is it, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of Disney animation. What are the slippers that the fairy godmother makes for Cinderella made out of in Cinderella?
I think I should probably turn off the TV because Rogers just threw an interception, which means my life is over. So,
oh, sorry.
Yeah. Actually, you know what this means is I don't have to watch any more football this season. So there's that.
Hey, you watch movies.
I mean, I already do that a lot. So 5.
Hey, you do it more.
3.
And
2.
get back into fandom.
Pens
At
down.
36.
No. Kaiser.
Glass.
Rue.
Glass.
Brittany.
Glass.
And Javi.
Glass.
Glass is correct. All right. Moving on to the next one. Then DreamWorks. Who voices Mort in the Madagascar franchise? This was another one I like weirdly knew right away, and you seemed surprised.
Yes. Coming in at 36.
What? Oh, no, I'm not. No.
It's Tim.
Start writing all the answers. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right, that's going to be a repeat for Javi. Who voices Mort in the Madagascar franchise? You excited to do this again next week?
No, I better be feeling not like this. But yeah.
Cody could host.
Cool.
5.
I'll let you.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to Rue.
I'd be mad at myself if I don't say Cedric the Entertainer.
We'll go to Brittany.
Andy Richter?
We'll go to Javi.
Oh, I might have gotten Mort and Maurice mixed up. I said Cedric the Entertainer as well.
And
Yeah.
Kaiser.
Maurice is Cedric the Entertainer. Yeah.
Andy Richter is correct. Yeah. So, once again, we're in a weird situation. We got one question left in this round. Brittany's at 4 points. And we have Rue with 3. The other 2 players are at 2. So, shit can go down. Nick, you're going to ask the question. What is it?
Questions in the category of Planet of the Apes. How many people directed only one Planet of the Apes film?
This is one of those you got to do math questions.
Oh, yeah, but it's like you have to count. It's like math they teach you. It's like the first math you learn.
That's fair. That's fair.
I did have some left. It was quite warm.
3, 2, 1. All right, Rue getting the repeat.
Question again. How many people directed only one Planet of the Apes film? Will be the final repeat of this round.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly the game.
Yep. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. You're going to start with Brittany.
5.
Javi.
Said 4.
Kaiser.
5.
Rue.
5.
5 is correct. That eliminates
Great job, Javi. Great job.
from the game. So we are down to the final 3.
And Tim.
Brittany got a perfect round.
Yeah.
All right. So we're down to the final 3 here. We got Brittany.
Whew.
We got Kaiser. And we got Rue. So we're moving on to the next question. Ladies and gentlemen, your question is in the category of Marvel. Charles Xavier is stabbed in which part of his body by X-24 in Logan? We have seen some players who haven't even sniffed titles before play for really long times tonight. We've had people who have held belts only last one round. That's the magic of the last one standing. It's what questions you get, how close you can get in each round, and we're down to 3. This is nuts.
Indeed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start with Brittany.
Chest?
We are gonna go to Kaiser.
That's why I put chest.
And Rue.
Chest?
That is correct. What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of Star Wars. Mark Hamill appears in how many Star Wars films? This is nuts.
Indeed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Kaiser.
6.
Okay.
6.
Yeah, I see. Okay, yeah, I see it. Rue.
6.
And Brittany.
6.
That is correct.
I didn't go first. I might have taken a deeper look.
Yeah.
At that.
All right, your next question is in Worlds of DC. What nickname does the man whose face was tattooed by Harley and Joker have in Birds of Prey?
The each passing question. It's like another.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have hit myself in the chest like that.
Yeah, you're like dying over there.
My back's about to like fold in on itself.
Jesus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Rue.
Happy.
Brittany.
Happy.
Kaiser.
Catchface.
Happy is correct. So Kaiser goes down 1 point. What is next, Nick?
Your penultimate question for this round will be in the category of scores and soundtracks. Which Bond film has a title song sung by Sheena Easton? You should sing a song right now.
Triple Dent Gum.
Will make you smile.
Yeah.
Except it won't because
5,
I'm
4,
dead inside.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Nick's favorite to sing for Your Eyes Only?
Kaiser.
I said The Living Daylights.
That's another favorite one of ours. Rue?
I didn't get anything down.
For your
eyes only.
For you. That's correct. Okay. Once again, interesting situation as we get into the final question of this round. Rue is up 1 on Kaiser. Brittany's safe. So if Kaiser hits and Rue misses, then Brittany wins. This is cuckoo, as they say. Here we go. The question is in the category of YA. In The Maze Runner, The Death Cure, during the experiments to torture Minho, he first dreams that he is where? Do you dream at night?
Sometimes.
Do you dream of when you had the belt and I was the champion?
I do. That means there's another universe me out there who is still the champion.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, because that movie. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Not quite there in the rewatch yet.
Avatar: The Way of Water.
Yep. 3.
That's what happens in that movie.
1. Pens down. We're going to Brittany.
The Glade.
We'll go to Kaiser.
The Maze.
And let's go to Rue.
In the Maze.
We will accept all of those answers. And so with that, Kaiser has been eliminated. And Brittany has gotten another perfect round. So this is
Brittany?
It doesn't matter. All those perfect rounds, fantastic. But
oh boy,
this one will decide it.
Okay, here we go. So we're down to Brittany, who has been here since number
11.
11.
Rue, number 35. We'll see if we'll see. Nick?
Yes.
What is the next question?
Your next question comes in the category of Middle Earth. Your question is, John Westbrook voices which character in The Lord of the Rings 1978?
Your favorite film of all time?
No.
You're like
one of the 10 worst.
Oh, of all time? No.
Yeah. You don't remember my list?
Fandom films or all time?
Fandom films. I mean, probably all time.
I thought you were saying movies ever made.
That's possible, honestly.
I almost said a really mean joke, but there's so many worse movies.
Movie's bad.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Brittany.
I said Treebeard.
And Rue.
Treebeard.
That's correct. Brittany. I said I
had
missed it.
Theoden before, so
I missed it in the off season. Treebeard is correct. The next question is in the category of horror icons. What kind of location has Michael Myers been living in at the beginning of Halloween Ends? Because this movie is eligible now, as they say.
Indeed.
Or as I say, because I make up those rules. But
you made a post.
I did.
Nice. Good.
Nobody said shit. And then I posted about Black Adam, and everyone was like, fucking terrible film. And I'm like, did you see Halloween Ends? I don't understand you people.
Yeah.
They just already didn't care about Halloween, but then they cared about The Rock for some reason. Scott.
It's not bad. Halloween Ends is not bad.
It's terrible. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I say that as someone who loves Rob Zombies. Let's go to Rue.
Sewer.
And Brittany.
Sewers
is correct. What is next, Nick?
Your next question will come in the category of sci-fi cons. My favorite. Which sci-fi icons film features a drug called nuke?
I'm just laughing at Scott saying Corey Hive. I hate Corey so much.
Why?
I like the kills in the movie that Corey does. I hate the fact that it's just not Michael Myers doing it.
You know what
And that
Halloween
might be a petty fucking thing, but like it would be so much better.
Halloween Ends did. It redefined the whole hierarchy of the.
It really did. I'll say it on the next question, but I have a much better pitch for that trilogy. That
like the hierarchy was like Michael, but now it's like Corey.
Pens down. Fuck off. Let's go to Brittany.
RoboCop 2.
And Rue.
Whew, RoboCop 2.
RoboCop 2 is correct. Your next question is in the category of the MCU. Who plays Scott's friend Luis in Ant-Man? No, my pitch is still they should have switched Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. You take the end of Halloween Ends and put it at the end of Kills, switch the movies completely. So they think he burned alive at the end of 2018. They think he died at the end of 2018. All of a sudden, some other killer named Corey comes out, and then Michael gets pissed, goes on a fucking rampage, and then fights Laurie at the end. That's a much better trilogy.
Much better. It is.
It ends and kills way too many times. I got very
3, 2, 1. Pens down. I think it's better. I think it's a better trilogy that way. Let's go to Rue.
Michael Pena.
And Brittany.
Michael Pena.
That is correct. All right. One more question of this round. Technically, will we be going to sudden death? Let's find out.
Your final maybe question is in the category of the wizarding world. In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Tom Riddle writes out his full name in the air and then rearranges the letters to say what exact phrase?
Maybe I'm just in the minority, but I did not think Black Adam was that bad. It's not good, but like
I mean, my expectations were not overly.
Exactly. People forget that Morbius came out this year. Like
As they should.
That's my point. I just don't understand why we're so mad about Black Adam.
I mean, I'm not. I think when you say we, you're talking about like 5 19-year-olds we interact with on a daily basis.
That's fair. 1. Pens down. They got a win earlier this year, Javi. The Batman is a film that came out. Let's go to Brittany.
I am Lord Voldemort.
And
I am Lord Voldemort.
Going to sudden death, aka just another round. So 5-5.
Oh, they both got perfect rounds.
Yeah. So we're just basically moving on to another round. Do we count this as another round then?
No, it's sudden death. So
okay.
And how are repeats working? Just one each.
Same thing. One
done?
repeat.
One repeat. One repeat per 5 questions for both of you.
Okay.
And then each question can still only be repeated once.
Once. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Is this? Are we getting all 5, or is it sudden death? Sudden death.
Sudden death.
Sudden death. Sudden death.
Gotcha.
But if after 5 questions you both use a repeat, you'll both get your repeats back.
Okay.
If we go.
All right. Next question is in the category of DreamWorks animation. What is the name of the substance that gives Ginormica her powers and that Galaxar is after in Monsters vs. Aliens? I like this movie. This was one that I hadn't seen until I joined Fandom Fights. And then I watched it because other people that ran the show didn't. And so that was mean. I'm sorry, Coho. I've been mean to Coho tonight. I don't mean to be. You're beautiful. Don't change.
I feel like it took me like 5 times watching this movie to really know what happened in it.
Oh, that's mean. 5.
I just
4.
It's not
3.
most memorable.
2. 1. Pens down. Rue, we're gonna go to you.
Said DreamWorks and I said shit. Humongo. I don't know.
And Brittany.
Quantonium.
And your winner of the 2023 Last One Standing is Brittany Tapley. Wow, Nick. So Rue, great job. Thanks for playing, but we are going to talk to Brittany. Brittany, holy shit! Number 11.
God.
You were the MVP last year, and now, I mean, last year was a crazy season for you. MVP, challenged for the title twice, went down to the last question both times. Now we're under the impression you're under new management. You're here, and you won the Last One Standing. A way to kick off a season. How are you feeling, Brittany? Number 11. Jesus,
it's crazy.
I'm feeling great. Obviously, like this is exactly how I want to start the season. And like I messaged Cody when I got 11. I'm like, oh well, MVP is still there at least. You know, that's kind of what I was going for. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot of words right now, except I am over the moon right now.
Good.
Brittany, I just want to point out a couple things. I didn't say it during because that would have immediately jinxed it. But like as I was watching you and Rue like go toe to toe, I was getting flashbacks. I was like, this feels a lot like last year when it was Brittany and Scully.
Yeah.
But you kept your head down and you pulled it through. Brittany, that was the best performance we'll probably ever see in a Last One Standing.
Thank you.
Definitely that we've ever seen. Because not only were you in from 11, it's not like you were skating by in each round. I had to remind Tim every round that you were getting perfect rounds. But on top of that, it's a little weird because Scully was the MVP in the first one, and then he won. And then Brittany was the MVP last time, and now Brittany's
keep moving up.
So Brittany, it's fantastic. I imagine you'll be in a title picture anyway. But if that doesn't go your way, now you got a little sun in your back pocket. Yep. Tim, you look like you want to say something.
I was just going to say now, if I go and play in the 2024 Last One Standing, I will be out in one round.
Sure.
That's how it all like comes around. There you go.
That is how it all comes around. Brittany, like you said, you're over the moon. Any parting thoughts? Again, great performance.
Not really, just that I'm going to win a belt this year. It's going to happen. So.
Love to hear it. Brittany, congratulations. Great job. Way to do it.
All right, we're going to bring in Mr. Newberry as he has been keeping the tallies and the scores and the things in the background as he does. Cody, keeping aside the fact you're muted, by the way, I'm going to warn you ahead of time before you answer your questions.
Sorry, I was yelling.
Keeping aside the fact that you're obviously very excited, from a pure running of the show standpoint, do you have numbers for us that you can give us about most rounds lasted and whatnot?
Obviously.
Yeah, so I think he has the perfect rounds. I think he kept track of perfect rounds, I think. Okay. Wow. Brittany got a lot. So
Brittany won them.
Brittany won them. No, I'm just really excited because both of the people left at the end are both in my faction. Anyways, really exciting. It was really close race for MVP. Jake Marangoni came in, lasted 9 rounds. He is technically your MVP because the person that lasted the most rounds is Brittany, obviously. Robert lasted 8, one shy of tying Jake he came in the same time as Brittany, and he went out 1 round earlier, but no one else came close to that record. No one else lasted. Javi and Kaiser, I think, were the 2 after that that lasted the longest on the table, but over that. Yeah. So
awesome.
So I love that. So Jake Marangoni's your MVP.
That's awesome. That's fantastic.
Which is also in my faction. I love to be back in fandom. This is exciting times.
Oh my God. All right. So Jake getting the MVP, Brittany getting the win. Nick, any final thoughts as we wrap this baby up?
No, great. This event will be remembered for an unbelievable performance that I don't think will ever be topped. So congratulations to Brittany. That was fantastic, and I can't wait for 2024 when Jake Marangoni wins the Last One Standing.
Yeah, it's going to be great. We will see you guys next week with the movie Melee, Last One Standing.
Hopefully your backs hold up.
We look forward to that. And also look forward to whatever joke I tell after the third award. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch the awards. I bet it's going to be fucking hilarious. So we will see you guys real soon with the season of Fandom Fights, the movie Melee, Last One Standing, and everything else going on at Multiplex Entertainment. Thank you for watching. Congrats to Brittany and to Jake. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.
Tim,
what do you want?
Tim, hi. I just wanted to tell you because like Brittany just won the thing, right?
Yeah.
She did crazy good. I got to tell you some of her stats. She lasted like 20 rounds. Of the 101 questions she was asked, she answered 91 of them correct.
Jeez.
She got 12 perfect rounds, which she got more perfect rounds than the MVP lasted regular rounds. So that's crazy shit, no?
I mean, yeah, it's a little intense. I like it.
Yeah, as you know, like she now has a title shot. She can use whenever she wants the rest of the year at any point in time. She could just come in and use it.
Hey, Cody.
Hi, Cody. What's up?
What's up?
Hi. Cody? Oh.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a surprise match. Fandom Fights. You just saw the Last One Standing. You just saw Brittany win the Last One Standing. And, well, she's here now to cash in and to play. I went upstairs. I shaved. I threw on a sweatshirt because I was getting chilly. But, you know.
But you can tell it's immediately after because I'm wearing the same thing and I look the same.
Yep, exactly. Exactly the same. This is going to be nuts. Brittany cashing in immediately to play Joe. It happened twice last year. Two of the most incredible matches in Fandom Fights history. Will we see it again tonight? I don't know. But I'm sure tensions are high. Nick, what do you think of the matchup?
My tensions are high.
Yeah, it's good that we just have these title matches laying around ready to go.
Right.
Because otherwise we couldn't have done this. So we're going to go talk to the players right now in the promos.
New faction, new year, hopefully different result. Let's play.
Yeah.
Surprise.
New faction, new year, same result.
Let's play.
Short and sweet, to the point. Nick,
my favorite.
Let's get into it. Round number one. How's it going to work?
Round number one is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once players see the question, they'll have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we will say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct from round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 4 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of this here title match. Players, any questions as we get into round number one?
Good luck, Brittany.
Yep. Good luck, Joe.
Alrighty then. Your first question will come in the category of Disney animation. Your question is, in Encanto, while Mirabel tries to talk to Luisa about the magic fading, she is trying to corral, carry, and put away what specific kind of animals?
You an animal fan?
Yeah, in general.
It's fair.
Used to watch the Discovery Channel when I was a kid.
5,
It was a good
4,
time.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brittany, let's go to you.
They're donkeys.
And Joe?
Donkeys.
Donkeys is correct. So your next question is in the category of DreamWorks animation. What is the real first name of the character Lucky Prescott in Spirit Untamed?
How tame would you say you are right now?
Right now, at this moment?
Yeah.
I'm like a 6 out of 10.
Okay. How about Bucky?
I'm pretty excited right now. I'm not going to lie.
What about Bucky?
Oh, he's full 10. 3,
Always.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joe.
Sarah.
And Brittany.
Is it Fortuna?
Fortuna is correct. So Brittany will get the 1 point lead, making it 2-1.
Star Wars should have made me remember that.
Your third question will come in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Terminator Genesis?
Granny Smith.
Yeah. I want to say something about the last question, but I won't in case future questions.
Fair. 5.
Just remind me to tell you after.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Said Lauren Belf.
And Joe.
Brian Tyler.
Lauren Belf is correct. All right, your next question is going to come in the category of Marvel. Which Marvel film features the characters Dan Lewis, Maria, and Mrs. Chen? We know somebody in the community with the name Chen.
Who?
Who?
Yeah.
What are you, an owl? 5, 4.
No, Colin. The Who. The Who is our next
One.
name.
Pens down. Let's go to Joe.
Venom.
And Brittany.
Venom.
Venom is correct. What is next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of American Spies. In Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, which member of Ethan's team misses his stunt scaling the outside of the Burj Khalifa and swinging back through the window?
Oh, man. What's the most stunt-like thing you've ever done?
I've jumped off a pretty tall cliff into some water.
5. That is pretty intense. 3.
It was
2,
scary.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
I think it's wrong. I said Brant.
And Joe?
Benji.
Benji is correct. So Joe will cut into the lead a little bit. No perfect rounds, making it 4-3. Your next question is in the category of Law and Order. In Die Hard with a Vengeance, what does McClane pretend to be reaching for when he grabs his gun to shoot the fake cops in the elevator at the bank?
Do you like this one?
Ooh, go ahead, sir.
What'd you just buy?
I just watched this, is what I said.
Oh, my question was, do you like this one? So
I do.
Great.
I'm a fan.
Do you like it with a vengeance?
3. Not that much. 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joe.
Gum.
And Brittany.
Oh, no. I said elevator button.
Both incorrect. We're looking for a lottery ticket. So, Nick, what is next?
Your next question comes in the category of the Worlds of DC. Who plays the hero Atom Smasher in Black Adam?
Atom.
This movie feels like it needs a theme song with like Black Adam. Down with the Black Adam. Black Adam.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat question.
Okay, that is going to be a repeat for Joe.
Question again. Who plays the hero Atom Smasher in Black Adam?
And that only other thing we've recorded so far this season, the Last One Standing, I've been really bad with keeping track of repeats for some reason. Don't know why I've been doing this to myself. So
it was quite a strange format for repeats.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Might be close. I said Noah Centurino.
Ooh, and Joe.
Just got it enough time. I had Noah.
Noah Centino.
Oh, darn.
Brittany was really close.
One more second.
Brittany remains in the lead 4-3 as we get into your next question in the category of Middle Earth. Which dwarf in Thorin's company uses a long metal device as a hearing aid throughout the Hobbit trilogy? Not to be confused with the Die Hard trilogy, which is not even a trilogy.
Maybe
Yeah, I guess so.
No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Joe.
Oin.
And Brittany.
Oin.
Oin is correct. Brittany maintaining that 1-point lead. What is next, Nick?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of DC. Which DC film features the first attack of the main villain taking place in a parking garage?
Garages are scary.
Are they?
Yes. Can be.
Sure. They can also be like man caves.
Maybe. 5.
You wouldn't have a
3,
garage man cave.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brittany.
Said Batman 89.
And Joe.
Said red.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
No.
Oh, yeah.
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 All right. So the final question of the round is going to come in the category of horror icons. In Halloween Ends, the bullies who constantly harass Corey belong to what specific high school organization?
Did you go to high school?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Did you go to preschool?
Yeah, for a little bit.
How long?
Preschool, like 4 years. 5.
The normal amount of time.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joe.
Cheerleaders.
And Brittany.
I said marching band.
Marching band is correct. So at the end of round number 1, Nick, we have no perfect rounds, but Brittany leads by 2, 6-4. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, both challenges are still intact. Joe has 3 repeats remaining. Brittany has all 4. Let's get into round number 2. How's it going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 10 fandom categories on it. No spinners or opponent's choice per request of the champion, even though he just found out about it just now. Crazy. Each player is going to get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down the multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On your round number 2 wheel, the categories are Marvel, American Spies, DreamWorks Animation, Middle Earth, Star Trek, Law and Order, James Bond, Pixar, Worlds of DC, and YA. Brittany, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Joe?
Joe's going to get his wish. He's going to go first.
Okay. All right, so we'll bring in Alex. This is going to be the spin for you, Joe.
Thank you.
And it lands on James Bond.
Alex, thank you for being here.
Yep.
All right. Nick, will you please go ahead and give Joe his questions in James Bond?
Gladly, Joe. Are you prepared for your questions in the category of James Bond?
Probably more than anything else.
All right, your first question. Which Bond film features the character Vavra, chief of a gypsy tribe?
From Russia with Love.
That is correct for 2 points. Tie game. Your second question. Who plays the title character in Octopussy?
Maud Adams.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. What is the specific profession of Christmas Jones in The World Is Not Enough?
Specific's going to bother me on that one.
5, 4, 3.
A nuclear scientist.
I can accept that for 2 points. Nuclear physicist is what we had. We needed the nuclear part. So that's correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. How specifically does Bond kill Safin's one-eyed henchman at the poison plant in No Time to Die?
Uses his watch to make his eye
short circuit explode.
We can accept that for 2 points. That is correct. And your final question. Roebuck, who orders a strike on the terrorist arms bazaar at the beginning of Tomorrow Never Dies, holds what rank?
Admiral.
And that is correct for 2 more points and a clean sweep of James Bond.
So Joe brings his total up to 14. Brittany's still sitting at 6. We'll bring back the wheel. And Cody for Brittany's spin. And it lands on Middle Earth.
So yeah, you know what I said earlier.
I think you do well with it still. Depends on what we land on elsewhere, but I think the wheel's overall strong. So if you want to take another stab, you can.
I kind of want to spin again. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna spin it again.
All right, this is what you're stuck with, Brittany. And it lands on American Spies.
Okay.
All right. Brittany, I'll be giving you your questions in American Spies. Are you ready?
Yep.
Your first question. Which American Spies film features someone paying a woman $20,000 to drive them to another country?
The Bourne Identity.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. In Mission Impossible 3, Lindsay had sent Ethan a letter with what technological device hidden underneath the stamp?
A microdot.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit, Jack is severely injured in Afghanistan when what kind of transportation he is in crashes?
Helicopter.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. Who plays CIA Director Ezra Kramer in both The Bourne Ultimatum and The Bourne Legacy?
Scott Glenn.
That is correct for 2 more points in a tie game. And Brittany, your final question in American Spies. At the beginning of Mission Impossible Fallout, Ethan gets his message briefing hidden inside what classic literature?
Homer's Odyssey.
That is correct for 2 points and the clean sweep of American Spies. So, hey, didn't need to play that round. We're it is
for either of us to intimidate future opponents. We did have to play that round. Okay,
that's fair. 16-14. Nick, is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, Joe still has 3 repeats. Brittany still has all 4.
That's correct.
And let's get into the round number 3. Nick, how's that going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the filmography round. We have 3 questions for each of our players at a 1, 2, and 3-point value. The question will give 2 clues pointing to a specific fandom actor or actress. If they get the question correct, they will gain the appropriate amount of points for the question. That is round number 3.
All right, so Brittany, you're in the lead. Would you like set 1 or set 2?
Do set 1.
Okay, so Joe, you are going to get set 2. I will give you your questions in set number 2, since Nick gave you your questions in round number 2. Joe, are you ready for your first question in set 2 of the filmography round?
I have a choice, really.
You don't, unless you want to forfeit. Your question is, for 1 point, who plays a Middle-earth hobbit and an MCU CIA agent?
Martin Freeman.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, your 2-point question, Joe. Who voices a Pixar villainous inventor and a DreamWorks mother? Five, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat the question, please.
All right, that's your second repeat. Who voices a Pixar villainous inventor and a DreamWorks mother? 3, 2.
Catherine Keener.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, Joe, your 3-point question. Who plays a Bond villain and a Predator series deputy police chief?
Robert Darby.
That is correct for 3 points. All right, so Joe gets his total up to 20. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have.
All right, go ahead and give Brittany her questions.
All right, Brittany, are you prepared for your questions in round 3?
Yep.
Your 1-point question. Who voices a DC dog and a Disney animated demigod?
Dwayne Johnson.
That is correct for 1 point. Your second question. Who plays a Worlds of DC villain and a Jack Ryan series president?
Four, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's
All right,
Brittany's
that is
first
your-
repeat.
Yep. Question again. Who plays a Worlds of DC villain and a Jack Ryan series president?
Five, 4, 3.
Don't know, Patrick Wilson.
That's unfortunately incorrect. We're looking for Kieran Hines.
Yeah.
All right, Brittany, your 3-point question. Who plays a YA vampire and a Marvel mutant?
Lulu Stewart. Oh. No, that's wrong.
Unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for Eddie Gathegi.
Yep.
All right. So at the end of that round, I have Joe up 20-17. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right. So we're going to get into round number 4. How's that going to work?
Round number 4 is going to work like this. It is the deep cut round. We have a wheel with 8 films on it, representing 8 different films from 8 different categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each category has 5 questions written at a deep cut level. We will spin the wheel 5 times to get 5 different questions, each worth 2 points apiece, that will be answered by our competitors. Any questions as we get into?
I'm amazed we managed to watch these all in the last 5 minutes. It was amazing.
Yeah. All right. The movies on the deep cut wheel today are Goldfinger, Star Wars The Force Awakens, Ant-Man, Predators, Man of Steel, Star Trek Insurrection, Aladdin, and Toy Story 2. So if you guys are ready, we will go ahead and give that first spin. It's going to come from Toy Story 2. All right, guys, your question in Toy Story 2 is as follows. The intro with Buzz opens in what specific quadrant and section? That's one of those that makes me, huh?
Yeah.
I think I wrote this, actually.
Yeah, you did.
A while ago. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joe.
Gamma Quadrant, Section 4.
Okay. And Brittany.
I said the Gamma Quadrant Sector 4.
I would take both of them.
We gave you.
Yeah, they gave. That's why I didn't write it.
Oh.
All right, so both of them get the points, making it 22-19. Oh, so close. Your next spin on the deep cut wheel is from Goldfinger.
All right. Your question is, strict rules of golf state that you have how long to find your ball before costing stroke and distance?
I had a very inappropriate joke.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I don't think you. I don't. There's ladies present, Nick.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brittany, we'll go to you.
5 minutes.
And Joe.
5 minutes.
That is correct. So both gain 2 points. So we get into the next spin. And the movie for this is going to be Man of Steel. All right, guys, your question in Man of Steel is as follows. What office supply is Lois looking for right before Zod appears on TV? You have an office.
I do. It's really messy right now.
Do you share it with anybody?
I have 2 offices. And
Nice.
they're all mine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Joe.
Toner.
And Brittany.
Yeah, toner cartridge.
Yep, we can accept both of those answers. So, clean sweep still going on here in the deep cut round as we get to your 4th spin, which is going to be from Star Trek Insurrection. Nick, you want to go ahead and read that one?
Absolutely. How many Baku were the Sona planning on relocating?
I hate this movie.
Why?
It's booty.
No,
Yes.
it's great.
Baku booty. 5,
Oh, don't say that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brittany.
600.
And Joe.
600.
600 is correct. So right now, going into the last spin, it is 28 to 25 as we bring up the wheel for the last spin of the deep cut round. It's going to be from Predators. All right, your question in Predators. What does Royce use to pull Edwin and Isabel out of the pit? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Joe, we're going to you.
Chains.
And Brittany.
Oh, I said the net.
The net is correct. So Brittany gains 2 points, making it a 1-point game going into the betting round. Nick, how's it going to work?
The betting round is going to work like this. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round 3? 5.
No.
Great.
All right. Then the first category that you can bet points on is DC. Let's get bets, starting with Joe.
2.
And Brittany.
2.
Okay, your question in the category of DC is: which DC film features 2 young boys looking at inappropriate material while one of the boys' parents are out at bingo night? What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, no.
It was a weird sentence that I just said.
Yeah.
It's probably happened, though, in real life, for being honest.
To you?
Not to me. My parents don't play bingo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Joe.
Return of Swamp Thing.
And Brittany.
The Return of Swamp Thing.
Both are correct. So 30 to 29. Nick, what's the next category?
Next category you can bet points on is Marvel.
Let's get bets, starting with Brittany.
2.
And Joe.
2.
What's the question, Nick?
Question is, which comedic actress appears as a girl that Ghost Rider saves from being mugged, who later gives an in-depth interview to Roxanne regarding her experience in Ghost Rider?
Cody's favorite movie.
So I've heard.
You've heard this before?
From you, in fact.
In the future, maybe. Not,
Oh, yeah.
not anytime recently. God. 5, 4, 3,
It's been a month.
1. Pens down. Yeah, it is. Let's go to Brittany.
Rebel Wilson.
And Joe.
Rebel Wilson.
31-32, Nick, in favor of Joe. We're going to get into the next category. It's the worlds of DC. And let's get bets, starting with Joe.
Dos.
And Brittany?
2.
All right, your question in the worlds of DC. When Diana first meets Barbara in Wonder Woman 1984, she helps her do what specifically? Have you seen this film?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I feel that. Not a big fan.
I thought it was good at first.
Because we haven't had anything in a while.
That's
5.
it.
4.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's Brittany's second repeat. The question again. When Diana first meets Barbara in Wonder Woman 1984, she helps her do what specifically? My computer is on low battery.
That's not good. Mine's at 100.
We'll make it through this question. And then I'll go
That's
grab
good.
my charger.
Fantastic.
Just popped up. Low battery. Your Mac will sleep soon. 5.
That's
4. 3. 2. 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joe.
Pick up items she dropped.
And Brittany.
I said pick up her work.
Where are you at on this one, Nick?
Let's cut.
Brittany is correct. So Brittany will get the points. It is 33.
Can I bring Alex in, please?
Yes, you can.
Can I just really quickly hear the exact wording of the question?
Sure. It's when Diana first meets Barbara in Wonder Woman 1984, she helps her do what specifically?
Okay, so where I'm at on this is that, like, I thought, from my understanding of the question, I would have been wondering what the action was that she does, not what she helps, like, specifically to mean what like refer to the action of picking up the items, like helping, you know, gather up all the items, not the items that she was picking up. Joe, what do you think?
Yeah, well, the issue for me comes with the specificity itself, and then that's why I added the she dropped rather than they were knocked over by somebody else or something like that, because that's what I thought the specificity was. So I tried to be more specific. That was where I thought the question was leading.
Right.
To my understanding.
So I guess I would want to challenge because I do
Based
believe
on-
Joe is correct.
It was the question was worded in a way that made it unclear as to what the specificity was looking for.
We'll be right back after this challenge.
All right, we're back from the challenge. We looked at the question. We looked at the scene. We talked to both of the managers, and the players. Basically, this question, when asking for specifically, we were looking for the action that was being done that includes helping pick up something and what the thing was. And so Brittany's answer of helping Barbara pick up her work qualified for the answer. Joe was only halfway there to the correct answer. So unfortunately, Joe will lose 2 points and Brittany will gain 2 points. That makes it 33-30, a 3-point game, 2 categories remaining. Nick, what is the fourth category?
The fourth category is YA.
Let's get bets, starting with Brittany.
2.
And Joe.
2.
All right, Nick, what is the question?
Question is, what are the first names of both of Triss's parents in Divergent? If both players hit or miss, that will be the end.
Yeah. I like this movie.
Why?
It's fun.
I'll take a repeat, please.
All right, that's going to be Brittany's third repeat.
The question again. What are the first names of both of Triss's parents in Divergent? You say you like this movie?
I hate the sequels, but I like this one.
Okay. It's a weird take, but sure.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I like the performances. 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
All right, that's going to be Joe's third repeat.
What are the first names of both of Triss's parents in Divergent?
Yeah, I think it's got a cool idea behind it. Then they just don't capitalize on any of it in the sequels whatsoever.
I'd argue it's a cool idea that's not capitalized on, starting with the first film.
That's fair. I like bad movies. We've been over this many times.
Right.
There are a lot of bad movies I dig.
That's why we do
5,
what we do.
4, 3, 2.
Good question.
All right, that's going to be Joe's final repeat.
What are the first names of both of Triss's parents in Divergent?
No, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I don't know. Maybe it's because of when I saw it. Maggie hates these movies because she read the books.
Are the books better?
Yes, apparently not very faithful. At least the sequels. I don't know about the first one, but
interesting.
She's not a big fan. Not a big fan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Joe.
I'm wrong. Edith and Thomas.
I'm sorry, I missed it. What?
Edith and Thomas.
Okay, and Brittany.
I said Natalie and Andrew.
And your winner and new Fandom Fight Singles Champion, Brittany Tapley. The answer was Natalie and Andrew. Nick, wow. We haven't said the word new in about a year. Wow. What do you think, Nick?
Insanity. Like, these are two of the greatest players of all time. Both of them. No doubt in my mind. No question whatsoever. Listen, I'm a little glad that last question went the way it did. Maybe it makes the behind the scenes challenge of the previous question like a little bit less or a little bit dimmer in the minds, because for those, obviously you didn't see it. It was a tough challenge for sure. But at the end of the day, Brittany earned this win by getting that final question. I think both players came in a little bit rusty. They've both played 2 other matches before, and in each of those matches, both of them only missed 3 questions each. Both times. They both missed more than that just in round 1. So I think there was a little dust to kick off in the off season, a little, maybe some nerves to shake. Maybe the fact that Brittany was tired because she just played a 3-hour-long event. But overall, both players played fantastically. Joe not giving up, retaking the lead in round number 3.
Yeah.
Doing what he always does, apparently, and missing 1 deep cut question every time, allowing Brittany just enough wiggle room. But at the end of the day, Joe was a fantastic champion. We have not seen the last of him, but at least for right now, begin the reign of Tapley.
Yeah. All right. So let's bring in the former champion and their manager today, Alex. Joe, Nick, take it away.
Joe, who hasn't said it? 5 defenses. All last year, there was 1 singles champion. 2021 was the year of Joe Fairley.
2022.
Holy shit, it's 2023 now. That's fucking wild. You still played fantastic. If a match with you and Brittany doesn't at least go to the second to last question, I would think something went wrong along the way. You guys both are titans of the game. You still got 2 on Brittany, even if Brittany took the belt from you today. So how are you feeling about your performance and your run as singles champion overall?
Apologies for this video because there's a bit to say. Firstly, my performance was rusty, to say the least. I think it's been 2 months since I last played in the Fandom match, and that was against David. Unfortunately, we didn't get to play that title match because of unfortunate circumstances. But even then, it would have been about a month and a half still. Not prepping for a big, 3-hour event makes a difference. I think sometimes it kicked in towards the end, but just a couple of things like Noah Centino. I had it, but I'd already used a 1 repeat, and I had Noah, and I was about to write Centino. That makes a points difference. Doesn't really affect the result. And look, let's be honest here. I did my best with that challenge. I changed papers to items. It's my fault. It's my mistake. I wasn't sure about it. I had to do what you have to do. Brittany's a deserving champion. Having worked with her all of last season behind the scenes, she more than deserves this. It's probably the reason, let's be honest.
Absolutely. Alex, stepping in, I would guess as sort of a last-minute manager today. I think you did a fantastic job. You at least seemed to help Joe out a lot, especially during that challenge. But how do you feel about Joe's performance today?
Obviously I would have preferred the win. I hate coming in as a short notice replacement and getting the loss, but I have only ever been proud of Joe. From the day that I met him, I sent David Garcia a message. This guy is going to be a champion, and it's only a matter of time. All the props in the world. Yeah, all the props in the world to Brittany, because honest to God, when I met her, I thought the exact same thing. I'm so proud and happy of the way that she has turned into a terrific player. And
there's nothing for Alex. There's nothing for Alex to be ashamed of, because when we spoke about it sort of beforehand, we said, look, we're probably going to be okay with the spin. It was Bond, so we were never going to spin away from that. And I said, it's a match against Brittany. We're going to need to bet 2 in every question. So there was nothing that he could have done differently.
Yeah.
It would have affected the outcome.
A couple questions go our way, and Joe probably walks out as champion. If they do it again, I'm sure that match will be incredible. We've seen it before. We'll see it again. Joe is never more dangerous than when he comes back.
For sure.
And I said Player of the Year. I said there was records that I wanted to get. One of those is that total points gained. So if there's a tournament coming up, I've got a better chance than just playing title matches and off the title matches, because there's only about 4 of those a year.
Well, don't get too far ahead of yourself,
of course,
sir. I don't know if you know around here, but we do have a little unofficial, unwritten rule that technically 3 title defenses probably warrants an automatic rematch. So we'll talk to you after about your options for that. It will not be Brittany's next title. It won't be the very next title match Brittany plays. She'll have a defense before that. But then we'll talk to you about your opportunities with that. That's definitely something you have earned and made available to you. So, Joe, listen, congratulations on a fantastic run, a great title match, well played. Second time you've had to defend by surprise because someone used their last one standing shot, and you still almost walked away with the victory. You've done some fantastic stuff in this league, and I believe you have fantastic stuff ahead of you. So, Joe, congratulations. We'll see you next time for sure. As we talk to our winner today, the new champion, maybe one of my favorite reactions ever to winning a belt. Brittany, great job. Amazing job. You absolutely deserve this. Your opponent said this. I think a lot of people would agree that you've put in so much work and have become one of the most fearsome players in this division. Last year, Joe had the belt all year, but I said it at the awards that you had the highest accuracy of anyone throughout the entirety of the year. So I think you and Joe are neck and neck, and this match today really only proved that. There was a little bit of maybe some, I won't call it rust, because you did have, like I said, you did have 3 hours of an event to play before this, but maybe some nerves to shake off. Round 1, a lower score than we're used to seeing, maybe some quick draws in round 3. But at the end of the day, you hit points where it counted. You came out with the win. Cody looks angry, as though I shouldn't be surprised this has happened. But Brittany, how are you feeling? And then we'll let Cody do a lot of the talking.
Yeah,
I'm at a loss for words.
I am at a loss for words, but I'll try and get some out. Yeah, I don't talk about this too much, but for the last 3 years, I've been recovering from post-concussion syndrome. And even though I've come a long way, I still have symptoms every day. And it's been a rough go. And one of the things I did to try and get my memory back and screen time and all that was starting to play in trivia, to the point where I'd have exercises with my different therapists and stuff, with trivia questions and stuff, which I think is really cool. So this actually became a part of my recovery, which is pretty cool, I think. And on top of that, this has just been a bright spot in my life for the last 3 years. And just playing in this league, really, it means a lot to me. And to finally get the win, I can't even put into words. I do want to say to Joe, I know he was a little rusty, but part of the reason I'm so good is because of you, right back at you. I study because I know you're the best, and I've got to be on my A game. So all the props to Joe. And I just want to give a shout out to Tyler, who has been by my side for the last year and has helped me prep for not just this one, but the last 2 before that. and I couldn't have done this without him. And I can't ask for a better partner. And I know our relationship's still new, but I'm loving Cody as the manager. I think we have a good dynamic going, and like even just like helping with deep cuts and stuff, like just the experience he brings. Like I really enjoying it. And lastly, I just want to thank you guys, Nick and Tim, for running this league. You guys are amazing. Like you guys make this all happen. I don't even know how you do it. So I just want to thank you, and it's an honor forever how long it lasts. It's an honor to be your guys' champion.
Absolutely.
Thank
Well,
you.
Brittany, we run it because of people like you and people like Joe who put their everything into it. So that makes it easy for us to run it. You guys do all the hard work at this point.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Cody, you got a champion again.
Yeah, talk about record books. Manager of 3 singles champions in this league, and I don't plan to give this one up anytime soon. The rest of them all retired and went on to a different league, so Brittany, stay around for a little bit because I'm enjoying this. What I will say is Joe got me back on the screen to do this. Last year, I sat around. Well, let's go back. 2 years ago, Brittany debuted, I think it was, in Fandom. I said at the end of the year, if she's not challenged for belts next year, I would be completely shocked. She was challenging for belts last year. Joe decided to come out and make posts and everything like what me and Tim and Tuig didn't do in previous seasons. Like, none of that mattered. Like, it was the king of Joe because Joe didn't do that stuff when Tuig was around. Joe's a great champion, don't get me wrong. So I messaged Brittany and I told everybody in different factions, I said, I'm going for one player only. I'm going for Brittany. And I will make Brittany a champion by the end of this year. Didn't know it was going to be in the first month of the season. That makes me look like Nostradamus, like I'm a genius. Cool. But at the end of the day, she put so much work and so much time and so much effort into this. And she scares me with how much she knows. Like, you have always freaked me out too, but like the stuff she's able to pull. But I knew her staying next to Joe, she was never going to win because in the competition, your friends are great, but they also, you don't want to throw the punch or you hold your shots. You got to go out there. And that's nothing against Joe. I just knew if I pulled her away, she could win because they're separated. They knew too much. Overall, just a fantastic performance. I'm proud. Again, Joe got 4 points in round 1. He didn't play great. She scored 6. The questions were maybe in the newer categories were a little hard compared to like where we thought maybe. So that was the play. I still say the challenge is score the points. Points are scored. Both people get it correct. Next question he misses, we still win. So I'm confident in that, saying that did not matter in this game at the end of the day, and I'm comfortable with saying that. I thought we were over. I thought it was the 4th question when the challenge happened, and I thought we were going to win her, so I was panicking. But, yeah, great job. Can't be proud of you. And now we have Team Spelt to go for. So, and then we're going to put a T-shirt up that's Brittany 2 belts, and have a great time with it, and enjoy. He joined the Kingsman. That's your problem, Joe. Joe, you joined the Kingsman. Kingsman can't win a Fandom championship. You should leave right now. Throw the flag down, and Cole couldn't show up for your match. Leave the faction. Say I'm going to go on my own, and you go dominate. So
fair. Well, listen, the year now looks much different than people thought it was going to look leaving last year. You've already done 2 pretty impressive things. I believe it's not the last of the impressive things we will see you accomplish this year, Brittany. We'll see you at your first singles title defense early in the year. Congratulations. Tim, Bo, put it on it.
It's going to be a long fucking video. This is fantastic. Great match. I think it made it more exciting that there was rust on both the players. It added to the suspense of it. It wasn't middle of the season last year where they were at Mayhem and the 2 of them were just like, holy shit, crazy. They were still holy shit crazy today, but with the rust added to the experience, I think Brittany, like there were moments in the match where I thought it was over for both of them. In round 2, when they both swept and Brittany was up 2, I was like, I don't see them missing again. Then Joe comes in, sweeps round 3, and Brittany misses 2 of them. And I was like, now Joe's going to win. So it just like the whole time, it was a crazy back and forth and a really exciting match. I couldn't be more proud of Brittany. I couldn't be more proud of Joe for doing what he did last season. Insane stuff. Absolutely great shit. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Brian for editing the Last One Standing portion of the video. Thank you to Nick for writing the match. Thank you to Joe and Brittany, Cody and Alex. I've been Tim. We'll see you guys for the rest of the season starting next week. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Next week is Last One Standing Melee. Go watch that. We'll see you next time. Bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.